The content in this game may include graphic violence, explicit language, and mature themes. It is intended for a mature audience and may not be suitable for children under 18 years of age. Oh, I accept. I accept. Hello, hounds! It's been a while, hasn't it? Hi, how you doing? I'm your Imperatrix of Horror, Lilith Hound, and welcome to Bad Summer, a horror romance visual novel. I'm a bit late getting this video out, apologies for that, but this game is live right now in a launched Kickstarter, so links will be provided in the description. I've been very excited to play this, and I'm ready to start, honestly. We're at summer camp, slasher style, but I think there's some kind of monster twist to it, or supernatural twist to it, so... Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And I did a quick test to do some audio levels, so we're gonna go on and click New Game. By S&JGames. Oh, we are starting off strong. We're starting off strong. Is that my love interest? That guy is me. Bad Summer. Is that the twist? Is that gonna be our love interest? Is like true form or something? Decisions have consequences. Choose wisely. Oh, I'll choose. The wise part? Probably not. Oliver's office. 7 AM. Oh no, I just remembered I can't romance the detective. Oh, that's sad.
My name is Oliver Smith.
Hello, Oliver.
And I am, for the first time in my life, completely and utterly stupefied.
Oh, his voice. I recognize that voice. I don't know where from, but I swear I recognize it. Also, I've heard some very, very, very good voice acting, so I'm very excited for this.
All my life, I reveled in the self-glorification of being the brightest mind in the room. A gift, my mother called it. To know everything there was to know about the world. Or so I thought.
Yes, but what happens when the world shows you supernatural stuff?
With each case solved, each criminal I brought to justice, my confidence grew. I believed I had seen it all, knew it all, that no mystery I sought could evade my eyes for long. Little did I know, a darkness far greater than any criminal's machinations awaited me.
Ooh, go on. Go on.
It began innocently enough, with whispers and rumors that tickled the edge of my consciousness. Strange occurrences and unexplainable events that defied logic. At first, I dismissed them as mere superstitions, the imaginings of an odd, whimsical mind. After all, I am a detective grounded in the tangible, the real and the concrete.
I honestly could listen to him talk forever. He could be rambling about nonsense, and I would just listen. He's got one of those voices.
Ghosts and silly monsters belong to children's stories, not the reality I so carefully navigated.
If I remember correctly, we switched between two POVs, two protagonists. So I believe we do actually get to play as Oliver, which is why we cannot romance him. I can't romance myself, damn it.
But the whispers grew louder, persisting until I could no longer ignore them. I stumbled upon a hidden network, a secretive society that sought to protect the world from an insidious truth.
Oh, like from otherworldly creatures?
Could you believe it? Paranormal creatures.
Yes.
Beings that inhabited the very fabric of our existence, lurking among us, hiding in plain sight. They called them abnormals.
Abnormals? Okay.
The discovery of these monsters was a revelation that shook me to my core. An awakening that shattered my preconceived notions.
Can I romance them? Is that a secret choice? Is that a secret ending? Like a secret route?
The world I thought I knew, the boundaries I believed existed, were nothing but a fragile facade. What am I to do? A mere man of flesh and bone, against monsters capable of wiping mankind clean from the face of this earth. If these monsters come to light, life as we know it will be over. God. Everything I've ever worked for. Everyone I've ever loved.
The weight of the world on his
Gone.
shoulders.
Maybe another round at the bar. Another drink. And I'll figure it out.
That's the best place to go. When you got nothing else, no other thoughts, nowhere to go.
I
Drink.
always do.
Oh my god, you... No! You can't do that! You can't do that! You can't have a man look like that. You can't have a man look like that thrown in front of me and he's untouchable. God damn you. 9:30.
Another case gone cold. Another
Odyssey.
chilling addition to my department's ever-growing failures.
Oh, choices. Choices be definitely final then. Oh, there's a little girl there. Is that your daughter? A smiley face stress ball. Cute.
New Empress was worse than I thought. The city had become a haunting symphony of sirens and death.
Oh, you're so handsome when you look so forlorn like that.
I thought I could fix things, cleanse the red stains that blackened the streets.
I.S.W.A.
What a fool I was, to believe it would all be so simple. All pipe dreams and deluded fantasies. I wasn't ready to throw in the towel. The hard reality of existing in this war zone hadn't destroyed my righteous crusade yet. Soon perhaps, not yet.
I really wonder how Oliver's story is going to play out, because we've got the main protagonist at the summer camp. So what are we doing as Oliver, and do our stories intertwine? Do we meet up with the other protagonist? Does that happen? How will that happen? I hunched over my desk, glaring down at the mountain of boulders. Each held a grim portrait of a life extinguished too soon, a trail gone cold. I plucked a few from the summit before they threatened to fall. Confidential, all confidential. The serial porch pirate. Awful, but the porch bandit can wait. There were bigger issues to worry about, like the ungodly amount of vicious murders gone unsolved. That took precedence over stolen mail, for now. The Midnight Panty Nap. Excuse me? What a title! Pantyhose? Goodness. Every day humanity strayed further from God. I slipped the case file back into the pile. He's not even gonna consider reading that right now. Not today. Not in the mood. Hopefully not ever. The Camp Bear Ridge Ripper. Ah, here we go. I guess you've answered my question. The name alone sent a shiver up my spine, my gloomy office seeming a tad bit darker. Ooh, do you think his POV is from the future? Do you think the other protagonist is from the past and he's from the future? A bitter breeze disturbed the grimy blackout curtains. Every twitch sent a miniature dust storm into the stagnant air, mirroring the anxiety churning in my gut. This case in particular, something wasn't right about it. Oh, I can actually click on things. Silly me, there was me just squinting to read everything. That's the bathroom, so her body's not there, but that's where she was found. File. So she was very badly dismembered. But what the hell? Oliver? Oh, Oliver, you have a visitor! 3 victims dead, all cut into pieces, butchered. Oliver the Shadow. Missed something? No, I'm not missing anything. Are you seeing that? Meticulous, heinous act. Ruthless. I'm gonna need you to look up from your desk, please. The suspect, who had no prior arrests, a squeaky clean criminal record before this whole mess started, was rotting away in a jail cell. Great news, right? The office leading the case earned a nice promotion. My department even threw a little celebration. Spirits were high. Getting a murderer like that off the streets was a relief to everyone. Until last night. Another body, carved into pieces in the same brutal, horrifying fashion. And they're gone. I was waiting for them to inch closer as he was talking. Either some fool decided to continue the Bear Ridge Ripper's legacy, or there's someone innocent locked away in the Ripper's place. That I cannot abide. Oh! Cat! Don't do that! A blur of fur emerged from under my feet. Oh, you're so cute with your adorable markings. Did you scare off the creature down there? A long-haired calico, eyes narrowed with mischief, launched itself onto my cluttered desk, knocking over my lukewarm coffee in the process. No! Not on the computer, please! I gasped, quickly turning the mug upright and setting the case files aside, narrowly avoiding staining precious evidence. Oh, I can't stay mad at you, though. Look at you. He's irritated. Spilled coffee pooled beneath the keyboard. First day on the job, and I was already making a mess of government property. I'm sorry, this is your first day? This is your first day joining this organization? Oh. I reached for some tissues, carefully cleaning my ruined desk. My gaze snapped to the destructive cat. A little nuisance came out of seemingly nowhere. Wait, are you the Shadow? Don't tell me you shape-shift into a cat. To be all innocent. Pet cat, shoo away. No, pet the cat, if they'll allow me. My gaze softened. The destructive furball was cute. I'm guessing they want your attention. Too cute for its own good. I gave in to the urge to pet the top of its tiny head. My fingers glided through the soft hair. See? Worth it. It responded with a soft, rumbling purr. The cat had no collar, no tags. Where did you come from, little one? Oh wait, red flag. This is the very first time you've seen the cat. How did you find your way into a police station this time of night? That's no easy feat. I'm impressed. Perhaps I should give the troublemaker a name. Oh no, I've got to decide on a cat name? Oh no, I'm terrible with names. Personalize the cat. Oh, look at that little expression. Enter name. Give me a minute while I think of a decent cat name. Do we know the gender of this cat? Don't ask me why I named them this. It was the first name that came to my head. Quill. Their name is Quill. How cute. I gave the furball a few more pets, then gently guided the little guy off my desk. I had no time for distractions, no time to entertain the cat's mischievous antics. I had a job to do, and I'll be damned if I let anything get in the way of what must be done.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
You were saying?
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test.
What is happening?
A highly dangerous abnormal has breached the facility.
No!
Remain calm and follow these instructions carefully.
The shadow I saw.
Do not close office doors. This will upset the abnormal.
Say what? Wait, they're back. I see them in the background.
Do not try to escape.
Okay.
Do not try to respond to or acknowledge anyone outside of your office, including co-workers, staff, and family members, no matter how normal they appear. Do not make eye contact with the abnormal. Do not approach. If you are being watched, proceed with work as normal.
Oh, I see.
Do not look out the windows.
Oh.
Should someone go missing in your immediate vicinity, do not search for them. They are gone.
Right, okay, so just stay put and keep working. Do not do anything besides work. Got it.
If you feel like you're no longer in control of your body, do not panic. This is normal and should only last a few seconds.
What?
It should not impede your duties.
Are you sure about that? A lot can happen in a few seconds.
Stay in well-lit areas. In case of a power outage, brace yourselves for broken bones and or missing organs. The abnormal collects eyeballs in particular.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. Thank you.
Failure to follow proper protocols may result in employment termination, a fine, and sudden death.
In that order. Wow. I hope I don't have to remember all this.
Should death occur, the fine will be transferred to your next of kin. If
Whoa.
no next of kin is available, we'll forward the fine to the person who sighed the loudest upon learning of your demise.
I see.
Thank you.
Okay. Quite the chilling announcement for my first day on the job. Yes. I rifled through my desk drawer. Buried under a pile of crumpled papers was an I.S.W.A instructional disc. Ooh, it was old, a bit scratched and worn with age. A mandatory watch, according to the chief. It was a tedious chore, and for a moment I considered skipping the affair entirely. What the boss didn't know wouldn't hurt him. No. I shook the dangerous train of thought from my head. There were protocols for a reason, no matter how inconvenient and boring they may be. I wiped the thick sheet of dust from the CD's surface, carefully cleansed it with a cloth, then slipped it into the computer's optical drive.
Welcome, officer.
Oh no, it's an old man. I've learned not to trust old men in these horror games.
If you're watching this tape,
That means I'm
the
dead.
international security of the weird
Okay.
and abnormal has accepted you into our ranks.
Yay me?
Congratulations. If you are not a government official and associated with the new Empress Police Department, please power down this device now and report this stolen material to your local authorities. Theft of property is a serious crime. If determined guilty, whoever smashed your alpha swing will see me.
Sounds fair enough, yeah. Are you cleansed?
Violators may be subject
Am I
to
cleansed?
fines or possible jail time if you do not comply.
You know, there's definitely something up about this old man.
This is not a test. Are you authorized to view this content?
Hesitant? No? Yes, I am part of it. I might be a rookie, but I am part of it.
Good. Your word is your bond, detective. Your oath of honor is everything. Truth, integrity, and personal accountability are the core values of your department. Do well to uphold them. New Empress, the city of opportunity, freedom, and prosperity.
I'm guessing is on its way to ruin.
Beautiful, isn't it? It is home to millions of Americans, families, mothers and fathers, their children. These innocent, hard-working civilians are living their lives in blissful ignorance, unaware of the current menace threatening our nation.
Uh-huh.
New Empress City
Oh.
is under attack by unknown entities, abominations lurking in the shadows, waiting and plotting to consume our home.
Yes, but what if we romance them?
They seek to butcher everyone and everything we love. There are unnatural events occurring all around us, officer. It is happening as I speak.
You sure about that?
Terrible things. Innocents are dying. Your life is in danger.
According to you.
Your family is in danger. Only the new Empress Police Department can stop it.
This is you if you don't comply.
Public safety is our priority. Our city needs us. With our skill and the community's tax dollars, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Do you believe in God?
Would Oliver believe in God? I don't think he would, personally.
Good. God cannot help you.
Oh, phew. Good choice.
You will need to be properly prepared for your new position, detective.
Would it be responded with, well, you're an idiot, if I'd said yes?
But first, you will be tested. Let's see how capable you are.
Oh no, what do I have to do?
The images you're about to witness are classified. Sharing this information with the general public will result in
Death? And then death after death?
death,
Yeah.
a fine, employment termination, and possible jail time.
Jail my dead body?
Now pay close attention, detective. The information I'm about to show you may save your life.
Sure, I'm ready. Let's do this. Whoa. How to identify an abnormal? Odd facial features. Like glowing red eyes? Sensitive to light, smells like death, unnatural movement, and fascination with devouring.
Let's put what you've learned to the test, shall we?
It will go after my intestines first. I hope you don't test that part on me.
Choose wisely, detective.
Oh god. Detect the abnormality. I mean, look at this man. Some of these people could just look like this, but I'm going with gut instinct here. Now, someone could just have really pointy teeth. And it's not their fault that their face is shaped like that, but... 3 out of 3. Failure? Was the test rigged? Or am I awful at this? I mean, it's me playing, so it's every chance that I might just be awful at this, but maybe it was rigged. Answer the phone, help caller survive, explore the desk, and don't die. Right. Okay. Answer the phone.
It's ringing.
Time to get to work. How do I help people?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, this Jerry's Pizzeria? I could really use a pie right now, dude.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
What?
Listen, all bullshit aside, the munchies are really hitting me, bro.
Wait, is he trying to do a secret message? Through, wanting pizza?
Hey, listen, you ever wonder if water is really wet, man?
What?
Where's this going?
No, you wanker. I'm not getting into this pointless debate with you. Who are you, anyway? How did you get this number?
Dude, just take my order and send the pizza over. That'll be totally radical of you, you know?
I don't often get to hear the British cursing too much, just because I play a number of games, so that just really got me off guard.
What are you, a turtle living in a sewer? Is your father a rat?
Whoa, Oliver.
Get off my line, you bloody idiot.
Dude, my pops isn't a rat. Wait, hold up. How did you know he lives in the sewers?
Oh dear.
This job might be the death of me.
I mean, literally, if I do it wrong. Okay. Oh.
Hello?
Yes?
911. Please.
Oh no. I'm scared.
Mom, are you alright?
I'm gonna get this woman killed.
There's something in my house.
Something? Can you be more specific, Mum?
Please let it be a joke. It's a prank call.
Not human.
Oh.
This isn't a prank, is it?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that went there.
No. Please. I can't look away.
No, don't look at it.
Can you describe what you see?
No, don't look at it.
Mum, are you there?
Oh.
God help us.
Oh god, I hate that. I mean, I love it, but I hate that.
Try harder, Oliver.
What did I do wrong? I didn't have the time to say anything else.
Bloody hell.
Bloody
How
hell.
in God's name?
Also, why are you on my desk? And why are you so tiny?
I said try harder, Oliver. People are dying. The abyss threatens to swallow the city, the whole world. You must prevent this. Try harder. Do better.
I must do better.
Where's... After that? There we go.
Yo, rookie. First one down?
Oh, it's you! One of the characters. Cleaner. Strange. His voice cuts through the frequency with unnatural clarity. No static. No interference.
Yeah.
Congrats. You've officially joined the I've Seen Some Shit club. No jackets, but the trauma's free.
That woman. Who was she? Can't we do something?
Sure, we can hand out tissues and build a statue in her honor. Look, I get it. First one hits like a truck, but grieving? No, not in your job description.
Hey man. Still, could offer just a little bit of sympathy.
To hell with my job description. A woman is dead. You expect me to put on a smile and pretend it never happened?
And more will die if you keep unraveling like a cheap sweater. Take a breath. Tonight, we're partners. Your job? Keep the civilians breathing. You're their lifeline, their guide, their last hope.
And they're doomed.
And what exactly is your job, partner?
I presume he cleans up my mess if I don't do a good job.
Me? I slay the monsters, scrub the blood off the walls, and make sure the neighbors don't start asking questions. Also, I do it in black. It's stylish. You mess up, it's my ass too. So don't.
Right. Okay. Stressful.
Hello?
Rookie? Thank God. I need you.
It's been 2 seconds!
You need me?
Unfortunately, yes. Go ahead, gloat. I'll wait.
What's the emergency?
I had a run-in with the Clogfather.
Clogfather?
The Clogfather?
Who? What?
A big, ugly sewer monster with a fetish
Oh.
for ambushing people mid-bathroom break.
Wait.
Real sweetheart. Pops out when you least expect it.
Wait. Sewer monster? He's called the Clogfather. He's in the sewer. Is this the monster that's related to the guy that just called us earlier?
Usually when your pants are down.
Lovely.
Ugh, that's absolutely vile.
Thing came at me like I wasn't the main character. We fought. I won, obviously.
Look at that animation.
Look, long story short, my apartment is a pile of rubble. I'm technically homeless, which is very on brand for me.
All of this happened just now? It's only been a minute or so since I hung up the phone with you.
Things went sideways fast, okay? I'm stuck in the city's digestive system with no exit in sight.
Okay.
You're my only hope, rookie. Be a dear and guide me out before I start naming the rats.
No, I'm not good with maps.
Fine, give me a moment. I'm tracking your location. I'll pull up a map for proper navigation.
No, this guy's dead. This guy is so dead.
Can you describe your surroundings for me?
What is that big skull? Start here. Okay. Where do I want him to go?
Pipes, twists, shitty water. I'm in a long, dark tunnel, dookie water running through the middle. There's a dark hole to my left, a few feet wide. Looks like a pit. A deep one. And to my right, there's a gate.
Okay. Okay, so being daring is going left and being safe is going right, but there's a key on the left and there's a gate on the right. So can I make him go left to get the key and then go to the right to go to the gate? Or do I want him to go up to the clouds on the left? What do the clouds imply? I'll go with my first theory of getting the key and then going to the gate and then just see what happens from there.
Go left.
You want me to go towards the pit instead of the door?
There's a key there.
Correct.
Understood. I'm at the pit. It's one hell of a drop. Perfect time to utilize my trusty I.S.W.A issued grappling hook.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You're a professional at this. I'm just starting out.
Oh, did you get yours in the mail yet? Wait, I almost forgot. You're just a desk jockey, not a cleaner like me.
That's funny.
Oh, unfortunate. All right, made it safely to the other side. Lost my grappling hook in the process.
Ha!
Damn it to hell. I've reached the end of the hall, but there's another pit. And this one is a lot more spiky than the last.
Do you see a massive key, though?
You must press on. Do you see any possible way forward?
See some decent handholds. Shimmy's doable. Or I could jump.
Grapple, shimmy. Pragmatic?
Grapple across. The pipe should hold.
Negative. My grappling hook is busted.
Can you jump?
I can. Whether I make it to the other side or not is debatable.
I don't like the fact he's sounding nervous now.
You have to try.
All right. Here goes nothing. I made it to the other side, barely. Use my sword to break my fall. It's gone. All right, no longer feeling like I'm going in circles. Found a big room, symmetrical, arched doorways, lots of pipes, steam, and funny-looking buttons. Tall ceiling.
You've reached the sewer's central maintenance tunnels. There should be an opening in a center where waste and debris is collected.
I see the deep pit of sewage water, yeah? Looks like all the tunnels connect here. Wait, there's a treasure chest floating on the surface.
What?
You heard me. A treasure chest. Left behind by the goblins, no doubt.
Do we want the treasure chest? I feel like there's so much risk and there's going to be so little reward here.
Goblins? Really?
You really don't get out much, do you, desk jockey? The goblins run a full underground operation, the black market of weird sewer things. They love pizza, hate humans, and have the organizational skills of a raccoon.
They sound just like a human.
But sometimes they steal real valuables and just drop them in random chests like it's some kind of RPG side quest.
I love that they just love pizza.
Sewer economics, baby.
Tolerant, entertain theory, dismissive. I don't think we have to dismiss at the moment. Let's tolerate it.
I'll play along. Let's say, hypothetically, there is a treasure chest in front of you. A goblin treasure chest, mind you, filled with ill-gotten goods.
I mean, we see a treasure chest on the map.
How on earth would that help you right now?
Oh, might be something good in there. Goblin gold, Oliver. Goblin magic.
Oh my god.
You're not thinking this through. You're injured, disoriented, and now you want to wade through toxic waste in search of goblin gold?
I say let him.
You bet your British ass I do.
Really? Read, loot chest, apathy, avoid chest. Apathy? Interesting that it's greed or apathy. Fine, apathy. Let's not lose our heads.
Negative. It's not worth the risk. Avoid it.
You serious?
I am indeed serious. The risks are considerable. My priority is your safe extraction, and I am not convinced this is the safest route.
Oh, it's not been the safest route ever since we turned and left, Oliver.
But leave the chest behind. This is a direct order.
Ooh.
Understood. I hear something. In the pipes. Sounds big. Sounds nasty.
Oh no. Oh no.
Are you in danger?
Oh no, it's not what I think it is. Oh no.
I think it's best I clear out. Yesterday. There's 2 exits. I need some guidance here, now.
Oh my god, they put every single possible sound effect that sounds like it in here. He's having a bad time. Fair, go left, go right.
Go right.
On it. Goblins. I see him. Oliver. Told you they were real.
Dude, it's a cleaner!
What is that goblin silhouette? Dude.
He's after our pizza! No one touches his or cheese him!
Oh dear.
Pizza-obsessed little freaks. All of you. Come and get me. I'm hurting here. Real bad. Don't think I'm gonna make it.
I've already killed the cleaner.
Hello? Hello? Cleaner, sir, hello? Hope he's alright.
I don't think he's alright. He just passed out face first in the sewer, where there are goblins. Stressful. I'm so stressed from that.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello? Are you the good guys?
Yes, this is the good guys. How can I help
Debatable.
you?
Mommy told me to hide, and she told me to call here because Daddy has a knife.
I'm not paying attention to you. I'm doing work. Do you want to call because Daddy has a knife?
Where's your mum now? Can you put her on the phone?
Oh god.
She went downstairs and she didn't come back. Can you find her for me? Because I don't want to go downstairs.
Oh no.
Mommy was screaming, but she stopped now. Are you on your way?
I wish.
Did Daddy do anything strange? Did he look different?
No. He looks how he always looks. Really mad. Uh-oh. I think Daddy's coming upstairs.
No. No.
Listen to me carefully, okay? Stay hidden, don't make a sound. Stay on the line.
This child, I presume, could have easily been the monster as well. They could just be lying to me. They're emotionally manipulating me very well if that is the case.
I'm tracking your location. I'll send somebody to help. You're going to be alright.
Oliver, this is not an abnormal occurrence. The I.S.W.A cannot interfere.
1, don't jump scare me like that, and 2, I want to
If you
help.
send our agents, there will be consequences.
No! Police would take ages to arrive. Absolute fools. The cleaners, however, they are efficient. Well, when they're not face down in sewers. They make an appearance instantly. Desperate, send cleaners, obedient. I feel like me disobeying his orders is just instant game over. So maybe I should be obedient.
The good guys are on their way to you right now. Hold tight.
I hear the good guys coming.
Wait, that was immediate.
Stay on the line.
Bye-bye.
Stressful.
Hello?
Halo, is this the
Halo.
I.S.W.A helpline?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
That's me.
Right. So there's something wrong with my wife.
Okay.
How so?
She's climbing on the ceiling. Like our bedroom ceiling.
Ah,
With her bare hands.
classic behavior.
That's not normal, right?
No, that is not normal, sir. Is she doing anything else? Anything odd? Besides the climbing, of course.
No, she's just hanging out up there like a little spider monkey. She's so silly, my little Pookie Bear.
Just hanging around.
Oh, I don't think she likes being called silly. Or maybe she doesn't like the nickname Pookie Bear? I don't know. New relationship, still working out the turn-ons and boundaries and all that.
I mean, that would be the noise I would make if someone called me Pookie Bear. That would not slide.
Oh, confusing stuff. Shotgun wedding, can you believe it? Met her in Vegas at my buddy's bachelor party. Whew! And things have been smooth sailing ever since.
You ever been near ritual circles, summoning circles? You friends with cults?
Yeah, smooth sailing before now. I mean, before the whole climbing on the walls debacle. She's a great climber, by the way. You should see her now. Gravity don't mean a damn thing.
I bet she
Laws of
is.
physics?
I'll
Who
enjoy
needs
from
it?
the safe
She should be in
ish
the dang Olympics.
air of my desk.
Star performance for national television, huh? The world ain't ready for this. In fact, I don't even know why I called you. Should let her keep on climbing.
Sir.
Hey, the sky's the limit, am I right? Who am I to get in the way of such a phenomenal show with athleticism?
He's gonna be cut off, because he's gonna be severed, isn't he?
Hey, don't you start that hissing again, babe. Anyway, we got our own place together. Cheap but comfortable. Like you wouldn't believe it. We snagged this place with no money down. The owner was dying to hand us over the keys. Begging even.
Sir, this is great and all, but you're really clogging up the line right now.
Did you not find that strange at all?
Oh, sure I did. The guy mentioned a thing or two about ghosts. Seemed pretty spooked, too.
You moved into a haunted house?
What do you take me for, huh? An idiot? Ghosts ain't real. I'm a businessman, not a fool. In fact, I'm a realtor myself. It ain't out of the ordinary for some chump to list his property on the low 'cause of superstition.
Sir, I believe the situation has escalated far past the point of superstition. Your wife is climbing the walls and hissing like an animal.
Yeah.
How do you know it's a ghost thing? Might be rabies.
Was she bitten by a wild animal?
No.
My Pookie bitten? No, never. Well, she got a little nip from our pet hamster the other day. Gotta be rabies. Should I take her to the hospital? Call an ambulance?
Is your pet hamster possessed? That is a very important question I would like to know. Practical. Send ambulance. Skeptical. Yes.
I'll send an ambulance over right away. Better safe than sorry.
Whoops.
Sometimes I wonder who on earth believed you capable for this position. They should be fired immediately. And so should you.
Stressful. I'm doing swell.
Hello?
There was silence on the other end of the line, but I felt a presence. Someone was there. I could sense it.
Hello, how can I help you?
Oh no, we got a breather. We got a breather, guys!
I'm watching you.
Sure you are. My grip on the handset tightening. The voice was ominous, unsettling. But I was not one to be intimidated. I would not be bullied in my own office by some foolish prank caller. Will old man chastise me for hanging up, though? I'll insult him.
Am I supposed to be scared, you bloody idiot? You have nothing better to do than to call government hotlines and breathe into the phone like a creep.
Honestly, I just want to see him angry. I find him funny when he's angry.
Keep watching, take a picture for all I care. I do not give a shite, moron.
Make not be saved. Grumpy, Oliver. The department issued stress ball is there for a reason. Consider taking a break and giving it a good squeeze.
I can't go 5 minutes.
You can thank HR later.
I can't go 5 minutes without you just popping up and berating me. What are you, my father? Is it working?
Hello?
Hey, is this the hotline for weird and unexplainable stuff?
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is the I.S.W.A helpline. How can I help you?
I love my girlfriend, but I think she hates me.
Is she hissing at you?
Go on.
She's got this
Ah.
doll obsession.
Okay,
I'm talking a whole
ignoring
army of
that.
plushies type situation. She sleeps with them too. I'm lucky if I get a corner of the bed.
Wait. She just has a load of plushies? And that's a problem?
At first, I thought, alright, kinda cute, kinda quirky. Until now. She's obsessed with football, right? I took her to a game, and she went all stabby stab on a doll.
Oh.
I'd go into details, but I'm sure you've seen it. It was all over the news.
That is concerning behavior, to be sure.
Okay then.
That isn't the worst part. I found a doll of me next.
Oh. Yes. You know what? I take it back.
How can you be sure?
Okay, we survived that encounter.
What do you mean, how? It's a mini-me! I'm freaking out over here, man.
Oh, the voice acting in this game is so good.
We
Loving
meant
it.
pajamas! Pajamas! I thought that meant something to her.
Calm down, take a deep breath. There is no need to panic. I want to help you, but I'm going to need more details.
Can I save one person in my shift?
Take a picture of the doll and send it to me.
Okay. Sure. Sending now.
This is how you look, sir?
Did you hear that snort?
Yeah? Yeah, it is. What's so funny?
So you look like a gingerbread man with green hair?
Your hair is simply unique, is all.
My hair used to be brown. And so was the doll. I dyed it green just to be sure. Now the doll's hair is green.
Ah.
That can't be a coincidence.
Reckless or cautious? Well, I shouldn't really hesitate. But then, if you destroy the doll, you might have serious consequences. Like, you might also die. So, yeah, maybe we should not be too hasty.
You said your girlfriend has an army of dolls. How many exactly?
Dozens. All of them real people. Friends, family, actors on TV. How do we stop this? Should I get rid of them?
Is it a situation where if you cast them into the fire, the people will also burn up?
No, destroying the dolls will cause great harm to you and all the unsuspecting victims they are bound to.
That's what I'm thinking.
So, you're saying this doll is bound to me? By magic or something? Are you saying my girlfriend is a witch?
I'm honestly not sure.
It is possible, yes. Only one way to be absolutely sure. Take the doll and inflict pain on it. If you are harmed as well, then...
Yeah, just pinch it. Just pinch it.
Dolls can't feel pain.
You know what I mean.
I punched it. Definitely feeling the aftermath of my mistake.
You could have pinched it.
Hey, babe, I'm home.
Hey, babe.
Is she there with you?
Yeah.
Who are you on the phone with?
The pizza guy. You know, the one, our guy from Jerry's. I mean, Jerry's Pizzeria.
Do not hand her the phone. Please do not hand her the phone.
Oh, cool. Hello, Jerry. Hello? Jerry?
No.
You there?
This is a terrible idea. Accuse and confront her. Mislead. Be Jerry. But how do I play the part as Jerry? Who is Jerry?
Yes, it's me, Jerry. What can I get you?
No, Oliver, no. No.
Jerry, are you okay? You sound different. Are you sick?
Yes.
I'm not feeling so good, but I'm still going. Mamma mia.
Oliver, you're killing me.
If you say so. Anyway, I'll take the usual. Do you remember what it is?
Yes, of course I do. It's,
Help me out here. Why do I have to... What? What? No, how could you do this? How could you give me this decision? Bolito?
Bolito misto, of course.
You remembered!
Oh.
Cool. I'll take a large order. Thanks.
Oh my god.
Nice job. You I.S.W.A guys are the real deal, huh?
Oh. Oh.
Your report has been filed. A specialized stealth unit will be dispatched to sever the
I'm
magical
still
link
recovering
between
from
you
that.
and the others from the dolls. Please, distract your girlfriend for the next 2 hours. I'm no relationship expert, but this might be a good opportunity to discuss your concerns with her behavior.
I don't think that's a good idea. That might just agitate her. You know, the thing that we were trying to avoid right now.
Have a good day, sir.
Your shift is over, Oliver. Your performance was acceptable,
Acceptable?
I suppose, but I was expecting better. You have much to learn, much to experience.
I was acceptable? You mean I wasn't fired on the first day? I wasn't inadequate? I was acceptable? I'll take that. I think I got almost everyone killed, so I'll take that. Can never be better for them.
Finally, it's over.
Hello, returning creature. I sighed heavily, slouching into my office chair. Thank goodness it was over. For now. I survived my shift, and I think I survived with my life. With the phone calls over and done with, I turned my attention to other matters. The Bear Ridge Ripper case. My #1 priority was finding the killer. Sleep could wait. Time was of the essence. The real work begins. Oh, animation. That was cute.
The summer of 1999 was the hottest I'd ever experienced. The muted glow of dawn shed but a feeble light over the misty woods.
Very beautiful background.
The wide, tree-lined street was eerily empty at such an hour. The entire world was fast asleep, and here I was at the first light of day, alone at a deserted bus stop. It was lonely here, uncomfortably quiet. I couldn't shake this irrational feeling that some hungry predator was going to jump from the darkness and take a chunk out of me.
Oh, you might just be right on the money.
Not like I could run far in a dress like this. The weak, flickering light
Oh.
overhead only added to my jitters. There was something about this neck of the woods that freaked me out.
I'm watching the tree line for any shadows. I'm now expecting to see shadows in the background everywhere.
Part of me was itching to pack up and head home. Applying for this job was a stupid idea.
Probably. You're in a horror game.
I was out of my element, out of my comfort zone, and in over my head.
We'll do this. We'll get through this. We're going to live. Okay? You have my word. We're going to live.
My knowledge of the countryside and outdoor living was zero. Stupid me trying to get away from my parents, that I threw myself into a worse situation, working at a summer camp in the middle of absolute nowhere. Your next adventure starts here.
Again, the voice acting. I highly praise the voice actors. They did an amazing job. Bear Ridge Summer Camp. Hell wanted. Your next adventure starts here. Sign up today. Look how happy we all are. Look how innocent it looks.
It seemed like a nice way to disconnect from the stress of the modern world and reconnect with nature.
That does sound heavenly, but it's not going to work out that way, is it?
An escape from reality, from life at home. At least for a little while.
I wonder how many times we're going to be shifting between perspectives. And again, is this the past? And Oliver is the future?
A cool breeze blowing through my hair. My fingers strummed over my acoustic guitar. Just something to fill the silence. Anything to fill the silence.
Cat? It's the same cat. Hang on. How are you here? Okay, supernatural, paranormal cat. Got it. A cat in the wilds of Bear Ridge Mountains? And at the bus stop of all places? What on earth was it doing here? A hint of mystery surrounded the four-legged creature. It looks like its name is Quill. Oh! Unless this cat is time-hopping, then I guess it is happening at the same time. After some time of admiring the cat from a safe distance, I was feeling more than a little restless. What was taking the bus so long? Was it normal for it to run this late? Concerned, I rooted through my desk pocket for my cell phone and dialed my boss's number. I wasn't too far from camp. Maybe he could drive out and pick me up. He answered on the second ring, thankfully.
What do you want?
Oh, Ian. Already two characters that I'm kind of into, but are not romanceable. Look at that man. And he's grumpy too. I paused, surprised by how irritable he sounded. He was a lot nicer during the interview.
Hey, the bus is late, and I've been waiting here for close to an hour now.
Why is the fact you're stranded my problem?
Because you hired me?
Well, I was hoping you could, come pick me up, if it's not too much trouble. Being out by myself makes me really nervous. I'm not really used to the woods, and...
Oh no.
Too damn bad.
That's hot. My stomach dropped to my toes. Wow, what a jerk. I shivered, the morning chill seeping through my dress. Another shiver racked my body, this one less from the cold and more from frustration. This sucked. And the cat is gone. Waiting for the bus that may never come, dealing with a boss who treated me like an afterthought. Was it worth it? I feel like you're getting all the signs that this is not a good idea. I'm sorry, Protag. All this for a minimum wage check and some time away from home? Resilient or flaky? I can actually go home? Will I get the, well done, you were smart, you survived ending if I actually do that? or resilient? She is gonna be resilient. Headlights pierced the mist. The large, weathered wheels of a bus squeaked along the bumpy road, because the bus is immediately here. Finally! The clunky gas guzzler had arrived, a one-way trip to the mountains of Bear Ridge. The bus squealed to a stop before me. The folding doors opened to the smiling face of the driver, an old, bald man missing a few teeth. I don't trust the driver anymore. Packing my guitar back in its case, I forced a smile, then hurried up the short set of stairs with my luggage. Alright, let's get on this bus. Ah, there they are. Oh, that is... phallic. Nice. Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with 4 attractive strangers. Who else would they be? All of them looked around my age. There was only one reason a group of teenagers would be huddled on a bus at such an ungodly hour, venturing deep into the remote wilderness of upstate New Empress. My co-workers, 2 boys and 2 girls, embarking on this crazy, bumpy ride alongside me. It was oddly comforting knowing I wouldn't have to suffer alone for the rest of the trip. The bus doors closed, and the driver stepped on the gas. No turning back now. Who shut... Oh, this music! Oh, this is lovely! With this kind of music, you'd be almost made to think that nothing bad is going to happen at all. It's just going to be a fluffy romance situation. Who should I sit next to? Preferably in one of the empty seats that are on the bus, right? Why do I need to invade a stranger's personal space? Can I sit by myself? I guess I can't. Jake was here. The rebel, personality, passionate, rash, and outgoing. Skills, art, expression. I'm guessing you drew that then? Flaw, decision making. The survivalist, personality, leader, nature-loving, and strict. Skills, outdoors expertise. Oh, that is going to come very much in handy. Flaw, domineering. The intuitive, personality, spontaneous, fun, adaptable. Skills, perceptive, and lucky. Flaw, indirect. Interesting. The lost soul. Personality, grumpy, sensitive, and brooding. Love it. Skills, strength, ruling. Flaw, combative. I always love when a character's flaws are highlighted like this. I'm feeling these 2, but just the fact that he's called the Lost Soul and the grumpy, sensitive, and brooding. I have a weakness. I have a type. Although he is an artist. Maybe you could bond over art. Let's go with him. Are you sure? This choice will impact the story. What? That's so ominous. Yes. My attention settled on the brown-haired stranger seated apart from everyone else, his brooding hazel eyes fixed on the endless trees beyond the window. Oh, he's the loner type, isn't he? His muscles rippled with every slight movement. His angular jaw, prominent cheekbones, and sharply sculpted face resembled that of a man. A man. Not a teenager. Not a boy. I assumed he was a few years older than the rest of us. His eyes hard and worldly. His strong arms were crossed over his chest. His rigid posture betrayed a deep-rooted unease. Okay, so he's the oldest, he's presumably the maturest, and he's been through some shit. I'm sold. He seemed distant and isolated, completely out of his element. It was both chilling and familiar, as if I was looking at myself in the mirror. Another person who is inherently alone, suffering in silence. Tethered by some invisible rope, my feet shuffled down the aisle of their own volition. Violation? I found myself slipping into the seat next to him, drawn in by some odd sense of incomprehensible kinship. My guitar case brushed against his arm. He flinched, subtly pulling his own bag closer. His hazel-brown gaze skewered me with an unflinching look.
Look around. You see all these free seats not next to me? Go find one.
Honestly, I'm with you. I'm with you. Also, hello. I am so with you on that.
What?
What? Jenny?
You heard me.
The bitterness in his tone made me flinch and turn. What was his deal? Did it not occur to him that we were co-workers? Or did he simply not care? Rueful, apologize, or provoke, insult him. Why? Why would I want to insult him? Provoke. Challenge him, though? Maybe that'd be something he would like. Although, do I have to insult him for it? I would apologize, but Jenny is not me. Jenny provokes.
Don't be a jerk. You looked lonely, so I figured I'd join you.
I'm not in the mood, girl. Go bother somebody else.
Too bad. I'm afraid I've picked you as my love interest. Instead of cowering away, his bad temper stirred one heck of a stubborn streak in me. I crossed my arms over my chest and remained firmly rooted in my seat. He is 100% valid here. No, I'm staying right here. This is my seat now. His brows shot up. He wasn't expecting any resistance. Oh my god, the little reaction, that's adorable. What?
No.
I said no. I can sit where I want. It's a free country.
Yeah, that's your sense of privilege talking. It don't sound too free to me. Never did.
I fumbled for words, unsure how to respond to such a statement. After a moment of tense silence, I found the strength to continue pushing his buttons.
You're the entitled one. What makes you think you're entitled to privacy on a public bus?
Who makes you think you're entitled to company?
We can do this for a while. His eyes squeezed into thin slits. Like gathering scattered shards of a broken mirror, I pieced together my courage and met his hazel gaze. An uncomfortable silence fell over us. Good start. It was a standoff of willpower and stubborn determination. The air crackled with unspoken hostility. Oh, yeah, maybe that was a mistake then. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Seconds passed by. The clunky bus rolled along with the occasional light jerk, each clumsy thud of the vehicle adding to the weight of our unspoken, unblinking argument.
Seems we're at an impasse.
I love the little reaction animations, and the sound effect for it. His mouth twitched ever so slightly. My lips puckered, desperately trying to stifle my amusement from the unnecessarily awkward situation. Ah, we got it. A forced, stoic mask tearing at the seams. A snort escaped his lips. Oh, that grin. I let out a squeal and grin, and he dropped his pride to mirror my laughter. In a fit of giggles, the tension between us faded in an instant. Sorry, it was the same feeling that you get when you see a character that doesn't smile at all. Is either very stoic or is always having a frown on their face, and then when they smile, seeing their teeth and everything, it's unnerving. That's what I felt looking at Jenny there for a moment, just because she spent most of the time just being in this anxious facial expression. With a sheepish smile, I offered him my hand in a truce.
Well, I guess you are entitled to your privacy. I could sit somewhere else.
I could. I probably should.
Yeah. But you're entitled to a little company. It goes both ways.
Okay. We can do this.
I'm Andre. Nice to make your acquaintance on this shitty day.
Oh, hi Andre. Shitty? Was he having a bad day? I considered asking him about it, but ultimately decided against it. It would be rude to pry. It's summer camp, am I right?
I'm Jenny.
He took my hand in his. My cheeks flushed with heat when his grasp tightened in a firm shake. His grip was surprisingly soothing and worked wonders to ease my nerves. Oh, you're liking his strength already, are you, Jenny? Our touch lasted a few lovely seconds. My fingertips brushed over his calloused knuckles as our hands parted. The hardened skin told a story, but I wasn't sure if it was my place to ask. Oh, prying? Respectful? I'm not sure how to handle this because I want to be respectful, but at the same time, is he a character that's not used to people wanting to know about him or feeling too intimidated to talk to him? Is that something he's not used to? I'm thinking about this too much. I'm too curious. Are you a fighter? A boxer, maybe? Jenny. He stiffened at the question. His hazel gaze returned to the window. Yeah, you could say that. Been in a few scrapes over the years. His fingers drummed over my guitar case. I caught a whiff of his scent. Part man, part cologne. Part something else I couldn't identify. But it smelled nice. You any good with that guitar? I took a deep breath, trying to steady the subtle shakiness in my limbs. I'm gonna be the new music teacher for the kids, so I suppose I'm not too bad. Mr. Matthews approved. He wouldn't have hired me otherwise. That, or I'm a sympathy hire. Humble, huh? Better than bragging, I guess. Not really a fan of a big ego. Oh, nor I. We're a match already. A bit of silence passed over between us. Then he proposed an idea I never expected. No, actually I lied. There are a bunch of fictional characters I have a crush on that have massive egos. You know what? I'm a liar. Why don't you play something? Right now? Right here? Play something? Yeah, play something. I'm intrigued. Never met a guitarist in the flesh. Ain't like we got anything better to do. Might help pass the time faster. My fingers twisted and wrung at the hem of my dress, the suggestion weighing heavily on my mind. Oh no, the insecurities. The bus was occupied by the other camp counselors, who would most definitely hear my strumming if I decided to whip out the guitar. What if they hate it? What if they laugh? I've only played in front of strangers once, reluctantly back in high school for a final grade in band class, and that was with a saxophone. I hated saxophone. Sounds good though. Andre waited in silent expectation, his fingers still strumming. His fingers still drumming over my guitar case. Leave the strumming for now. A verse refused. Modest. She strikes me as modest. I cleared my throat. Heat stained my cheeks. I don't know if that's appropriate. I don't want to disturb the rest of the bus or agitate anyone, you know? His hazel eyes narrowed, piercing through me. The scrutiny of his probing gaze was unnerving. Oh, I won't be able to lie to this man, will I? I silently prayed he couldn't see beyond my feeble excuses to the core of my hesitation. Insecurity wasn't an attractive trait. You can play for the kids, but not for your co-workers? You know, children tend to be a lot more shameless and outspoken in their opinions than adults are. Very true! Very true. Very true. For all you know, that class you're gonna teach might be full of ruthless little snot-nosed idiots. No damn house training at all. Yeah, but... Ooh, that laugh. You worried that the moment you touch a string on the guitar, the entire bus is gonna burst out laughing and the entire world's gonna end? Yes, that is one of the bad endings. I can tell. I believe it. Nothing will ever be the same. Life as you know it, over? I sighed. When Andre put it that way, my insecurities sounded like nothing more than stupid disillusions. He expressed himself unapologetically, never seemed to second-guess himself, something I could never do. His perpetually high chin and proud demeanor, showcased by his toned legs, made it clear that him and I were polar opposites. His presence inspired awe and a dash of envy. Interesting that you should focus on his legs. For the first time in my miserable life, I pushed my self-doubt aside and drew my guitar out of the case. His gaze sparkled, slowly drifting over the instrument as if it were a foreign object. Also, it's really hard to stare at you when there's just a dick in the background. What exactly do you want me to play? Anything. Just do what you do. I'm sure it won't sound bad. You're the expert here, girl. You can play anything, whatever you want, even a lullaby. A lullaby. The one my mother used to always sing. My mind was assaulted with a flood of painful memories. Oh no! No, Andre, what have you done? Mommy, where are you? She left in the middle of the night. It was sudden, abrupt. There weren't any signs. She didn't say a word, not even a goodbye. I woke up to the sound of raging thunder, followed by the front door squeaking closed. Mummy always comforted me during a storm, but not tonight. I knew something was wrong. I scooped up Teddy, mustered what little courage I had, and went searching for her. Even Teddy is sad. But Mummy was gone. All that remained was darkness, rain, mud, and the broken memories of family long gone. Okay, yeah, so, sorry about that. I had a moment, Andre. Okay. My face scrunched in concentration. I strummed a gentle tune for my guitar cradled in my lap. Andre tilted his head, his eyes glued to the fretboard in curiosity. Did he not notice that I just kind of zoned out there? He listened to me play for a time, leaning closer. His shoulder brushed mine. He reached out, stopping just before the strings in a silent request for permission. I nodded. His finger plucked at a string. A gasp, followed by a comical smile, brightened his usual brooding expression.
Cool.
Cool. Already on my way to becoming a pro at this. I giggled and rolled my eyes. You wish. The bus abruptly jerked hard, and I flung forward, unable to stop myself. My pulse leaped with panic. Oof. Andre caught my arm with one hand, and the neck of my guitar with the other, preventing a terrible accident. Relieved to be in one piece, I sighed and smiled at him. Thanks. Thank you for the save. He sighed as well, seemingly a bit startled from the sudden bump. He has quick reflexes. Yeah, ain't no big deal. Glad you and the guitar still in one piece. The bus rolled into a halt as the next stopped. That is not what that said. The bus rolled into a halt at the next stop. The double doors opened, and an older, scraggly man boarded. He was graceless as he limped through the aisle with what I presumed to be a bad leg. Tall, with a full head of unkempt grey hair, beady black eyes, and baggy, dirt-stained clothes, he looked like a homeless man down on his luck. It was a small miracle that he could even afford a bus ticket with the way he carried himself. His features were weathered, his nose crooked as if it had been broken at some point. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odor, and the stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind, and Andre pretended not to notice. I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's misfortune turned around for the better soon. Oh, that's sweet. Ugh! The bum! You. I locked eyes with the homeless man's pale, haggard gaze. He hovered over my seat, leering, glaring into the very depths of my soul. Are you the monster? Is everyone the monster? I went stiff. A sudden, inexplicable chill swept over me, sending goosebumps racing over my skin. He could tell I was the protagonist and had to jump scare me. I gripped my guitar tight and huddled closer to Andre, my trembling body seeking out any shred of protection I could find. Andre's jaw hardened, seemingly annoyed by the unsettling man's intrusion of personal space. Unlike how we did.
You're making a mistake. He's no good. He's going to track you down with him. Down you go. Lower than dirt.
What do you mean by that? Are you our harbinger of doom? What do you mean? He grinned manically, spittle flying around his wrinkled mouth. His eyes were wide and crazed. He moved a hand to the inner pocket of his coat. I gasped at the glint of something silver in his pocket. Was that a knife? MASH sequence? What? Why are you pulling a knife on me? Why are you pulling a knife on me? Stop it! Andre appeared in an instant, standing between me and the terrifying knife-wielding bum like a shield, fierce and protective. Why are you warning me and then knifing me? Not a single glimpse of fear in his eyes. He wasn't a stranger to confrontation, and I was more than thankful for it. His voice was low and sharp, a warning sliding through the air. Thank God for Andre.
Back the fuck up.
Yeah, what he said. The bum sneered, muttering something unintelligible. His gaze shifted from me to Andre. I barely had time to breathe before Andre struck, fists swinging with brutal precision. Oh, he swiped him!
Down.
Oh my god.
Bullshit.
Fight.
Oh my god.
Take him out.
What is this?
Knockout.
Please tell me that was happening all in Andre's head. That was how he perceived the fight. What a tonal shift. The sounds were sickening. Fists against flesh. A dull thud as the bum staggered back, his face bruised and battered, beginning to bleed profusely. Maybe that was the old man's perspective, actually. Maybe I was wrong. The bus fell silent. Oh. Every passenger frozen as Andre landed blow after blow, the bum crumpling beneath him, blood splattering the floor. Someone gonna step in? He might kill this man. Those sound like very good hits. My breath hitched, caught somewhere between gratitude and horror. Andre's strikes were fierce, almost animalistic. Jeez, how many times has he had to do this in his life? He didn't stop, didn't hesitate. His anger was a living, breathing thing, raw and unrestrained. Stop!
Don't think so.
A blonde-haired girl intervened, her voice cutting through all the commotion. She moved from her seat towards the fight in a few quick strides, her lips pressed into a tight, disapproving grimace. I mean, if the guy's gonna come at us with a knife... I'm just saying. Okay, he probably needs to stop now. The bum was nearly unconscious, his glassy eyes dazed, half-lidded from the brutal attack. Andre struck him 2 more times for good measure, then stepped back. His chest heaving, he looked down at the beaten bum sprawled on the ground, now a bloody, broken mess. The bum whimpered, too weak to rise, and something cold, almost indifferent, passed over my saviour's face. The bus screeched into a hard stop. The driver glanced over his shoulder, his teeth clenched.
Hey! Stop it!
Hey, what the hell is going on back there? His eyes darted between the beaten-down bum and Andre.
Please stop!
Violence is strictly forbidden, goddamn kids. It won't be tolerated. But it came at us with a knife! A knife! Despite the bus driver's warnings, Andre hit the bum again. Twice. The driver stabbed a finger at Andre. That's it. Get off my bus. Throw the guy off as well! Again! He initiated violence! He attacked us! An uncomfortable silence filled the space. There was nothing out there but miles and miles of trees and road. Don't make me repeat myself. I ain't starting this bus until you're gone. You intervene now? Wait, you can't. He was protecting me. The other guy had a knife. The blonde cut me off swiftly.
Don't think so.
You heard the driver. Get off. It's a 3-mile walk back to camp from here. Everyone should have to suffer because of you. Did no one else seriously see what was happening? If you have enough energy to beat up some homeless guy, I'm sure you have enough energy to hike to camp. Get the man off the bus and then call an ambulance for him. The look Andre shot the blonde was lethal. For a moment, he looked as if he might argue, but then he exhaled sharply, visibly deflating, the fight draining from his posture. He straightened, casting one last glance at the crumpled bum. He moved towards the door, the driver watching him like a hawk. My heart sank to my stomach. Was he seriously being punished for protecting me? I reached out to him. Andre, wait! Andre ignored me and kept moving. The bus door swung open. He left without looking back, his silhouette faded into the early morning light, disappearing beyond the glare of the sunlit street. Reckless or cowardly? I would go after him. He didn't deserve that. Possessed by an uncharacteristic surge of courage, I lunged from my seat and raced after him. The doors closed with a hiss, seeing us on the other side with a chilling finality. The bus jerked forward, disappearing into the morning's fog. My pulse leaped with panic. The realization that I was stranded on the side of the road began to sink in. Well, I hope they at least got that man some help. Miles and miles of nothingness. Stupid. I should have stayed on the bus. The morning sky was painted with shreds of tattered clouds. The dark woods pressed in around me. Misty haze played with tricks in my eyes, forming eerie, suffocating shapes that threatened to swallow me whole. This was a terrible idea. Upstate Bear Ridge had no right being so unbelievably spooky. A hand on my shoulder yanked me back to reality. Icy fingers pressed through the fabric of my dress. That better be Andre. My breath hitched. I pivoted and recoiled, my fist raised defensively, prepared for a fight. Oh, Jenny, that's so cute. Andre, 10 AM. I get Andre's perspective? This is interesting. We do! We get Andre's perspective! Does that happen for all the love interests? Oh no, that means we get to see how they perceive us. We get to know what they think about us. Jenny jerked back as if my touch scorched her skin. I raised my hands, palms open, silently signaling I was on her side. I meant no harm. She let out a sigh of relief and exhaled heavily. The tension in her shoulders eased somewhat. Our eyes met. Then, I saw it. A faint motion at the edge of my vision. My gaze flickered to the dark shadows between the trees. Where? Where? Oh, I see it. I see it. Something was there. They always have glowing red eyes as well. Something lurking in the hazy fog. Nowhere is safe. Watching. Waiting. My fists clenched, my heart hammered. I blinked, and it was gone. Does that mean the love interests are not the monster then? Or was that just another monster? I rubbed my eyes and focused hard. Could have been a trick of the light. Could have been seeing things. I haven't been too right in the head lately. What are you looking at? I kept calm, Forcing my gaze back to Jenny. She was already worked up and easily spooked, nearly about to jump out of her own skin. I didn't blame her. Something about these woods didn't feel right. At all.
Nah.
Nothing. I lied smoothly and urged her forward with a slight nudge of my elbow. Let's move. We're not getting any younger. We moved with unhurried purpose down the endless road. The breeze blew between us, the air sharp and unsympathetic. Have these murders been occurring? Or have they just started now? Because if they've been occurring and the bus driver seriously dumped us off in the woods when there's a known murderer around, it did feel much like summer, except for the butterflies openly fluttering about. She clung to my arm to fight the cold, or for reassurance. Maybe both. I let her. Why'd you follow me? Because that was unfair. What? My eyes narrowed. I waited for an answer. Because I'm not gonna let you hike through the creepy woods alone. You were safe on the bus. You were fine. Now you're out here in the middle of fucking nowhere, risking your neck for me. I fucked up. I deserved this. That's not true.
For real?
What? You know that's not true. You protected me from a psychopath and a knife, and was dealt the short end of the stick, and everyone stuck up for him. Everyone thought you were the bad guy, but in reality, that couldn't be any further from the truth. It's not fair. With a huff, she straightened her dress, ruffled by the breeze.
To stand up for what's right and...
The blush. The blush. That's why I'm out here with you. To stand up for what's right, and...
To properly thank you.
Aww. I glanced down at my blood-stained fists and grimaced. A sore reminder of a fight blown way out of fucking proportion.
Nah.
Don't need your gratitude. Ain't looking for sympathy either. Oh, Andre, you're so guarded. Let down your walls. She flinched, her expression downcast. Too bad. You have my appreciation. And my understanding. Even if you're too much of a broody jerk to accept it. See, you like that, you like that. I bit back a mocking reply. A reluctant smile pulled at the corner of my lips. Her soft demeanor and innocent insults made it difficult to stay mad. I hated the situation I unintentionally dragged her into, but no man could rewind time. Just gotta deal with it. In the hushed stillness of the woods, my phone rang, startling me with its sudden noise. I dug into my pocket and pulled it out.
Hello?
Andre?
Yeah. Oh, not a good time, Mum. Mum's concerned voice, heavily distorted, blurted from the speaker. I adjusted my grip on the cell. Trying to get a signal out here was near impossible.
Andre, where you at, boy? Why ain't you answering your phone?
I'll just stand here.
Ma, now's not a good time. I can't really hear you out here.
Andre, just listen to me for once. Don't be stubborn like your daddy. Them nice folks tell you to do something, you do it. You hear? No back talk.
Your mother is gorgeous, by the way. She is gorgeous.
I worked the job before, Ma.
And you lost it. You have a problem with authority. It ain't cute.
Or I have a problem with knives. People with knives. But I'm cute, right?
Barely. Andre, too much.
Ma, you're breaking up. I can't hear you. You know I'm out here in the woods.
You have a temper, and I blame your daddy for that too. But Andre, you can't let it win. You hear me, baby? You can't give in to the darkness. Not again.
Aww. The call dropped abruptly, as expected. Jenny stifled a teasing giggle. Was that your mum? Hey, look. People could have conversations with their mums over the phone, alright? It doesn't need to be a joke. I dropped my phone back into my pocket. A grin of annoyance slipped past my lips. Yeah, that's my mum. She's dramatic. Always worried for no reason. Maybe she has good reason to be worried. Jenny's smile faded quickly. Her brown eyes glanced apprehensively at the shadowy woods behind her. This place gives me the creeps. Let's get moving then. No point in waiting around for another bus. Doubt the driver will stop for us anyway, out here in the middle of the road. Come on, we've got a long walk ahead of us. I gazed down at the guitar in her grasp. The precious cargo looked heavy. Thoughtful or careless? I don't know about careless. I mean, for me, not taking it is more just respecting that I don't have to, you know, take it from her. But then the thoughtful... Yeah, let's go with thoughtful. I reached for her guitar. She immediately recoiled, her fingers tightening around the case handle. I got it. I managed a small smile, ignoring the knot in my stomach. Her dramatic reaction was unexpected, strange, and more than a little rude.
Nah.
Well, fuck me for trying to help. She averted her gaze, her cheeks darkening. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Resentful. Nah, let's keep this relationship on good terms. There's nothing to be angry about, yet. I sighed. Her stricken expression pulled at my heartstrings. Things were shitty right now, but that was no excuse to be a dick. My bad. Won't touch the guitar again. It's important to you. I get it. Important is an understatement. I doubt I could make it through the day without it. I've been carrying it on my back for years. Feels like a part of me. Is there some underlying sinister reason as she said that? I sighed, gazing down the long stretch of gravelly road. Man, we had a long way to go. Come on. The day isn't getting any younger. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think we want to be walking through here in the pitch blackness. I led the way, Jenny following a couple of paces behind me. The walk was mostly quiet and a bit tense. We indulged in some small talk here and there, trying to drown out the unsettling stillness that emanated from the depths of the woods. It didn't really work. Something about this place felt off, but I couldn't pinpoint why or how. Maybe I was overthinking it. Maybe... The rhythmic thud of Jenny's boots against the concrete abruptly vanished. I pivoted and spotted her by the tree line, a short distance away. She had a crumpled paper in hand, her forehead wrinkled with the effort of reading. Jenny? What you got there? She jerked back and shoved the paper in her dress pocket. Nothing. Jenny? I raised a brow, not quite convinced. Her weird behavior was alarming. She was hiding something. But why? Why is Jenny suddenly acting so suspicious? First it's the guitar case, and now the note? Why suddenly all the secrecy, Jenny? You sure it was nothing? What was that you put in your pocket? It's... She paused for a moment, her nose wrinkled. It's just trash. Litter on the side of the road. I'll throw it away the next time we find a garbage bin. I crossed my arms over my chest, trying to read her, but her face gave nothing away. No doubt she was lying, but for the life of me I couldn't figure out why. What was the big deal with that paper? Why all the secrecy? That's what I want to know.
For real?
A frustrated groan escaped me, my lips pressed tight to hold back an insult. She was getting on my last nerves with the lying, but I had bigger problems to worry about. Whatever, I don't care. Let's just go. I turned away sharply and strode onward with purpose. I didn't look back, but I could hear her boots scraping against the asphalt road, hurrying after me. Wait up! She lunged forward, trying to keep pace with me, stumbling over the loose gravel and nearly falling in the process. Cruel satisfaction surged through me. The urge to let her fall behind and fend for herself was tempting. However, the phone call with Mum echoed in the back of my mind. I was supposed to be on my best behavior, doing the right thing, becoming a better man. Reluctantly, I slowed and offered her an arm to grab onto. She didn't hesitate to latch onto me. I have a feeling she's going to be doing that a lot. Her grip was tight, desperate almost. her purple manicured nails digging into my skin. She must have been just as spooked by these words as I was. The sooner we made it to camp, the better. Jenny had that look down pat. Jenny had that look down pat, the doe-eyed innocence that disarmed you, made you want to believe in the goodness of the world. Her warm, pearly white smile had a way of dropping my guard, piercing my defenses, but I knew better. Gentle smiles and kind words were rarely genuine. Ma always used to warn me that appearances can be deceiving. She'd say, "Not all that glitters is gold." The ones who smiled the brightest were the most devious. Jenny, don't trust Andre, he's lying to you? Warning from a friend. Who? Who's the friend? Was it that old man? Did someone follow me off the bus and write that? When was this note written? Also, what do you mean that he's lying? How is he lying? Is he the killer? Is he the monster?
It started the summer of 1999.
Oh my god, it ends there. No! No! Just as I was just... The endless questions! Oh, it's gorgeous though. Should we be suspicious of Jenny? I'm wondering now. Is she the one behind this? This is really pretty. Oh, the darkness is creeping in. Wow, I love this! Oh, you know I'm gonna appreciate any animation. Coming soon!
Oliver,
oh.
Your shift was over hours ago. Go home. Rest. There is always tomorrow.
Wow, you've just been at this all the time that was going on.
Rest? Someone is behind these brutal murders, and I'll uncover the truth, even if it kills me.
I'll be so excited if it is actually Jenny, because then we're playing as the protagonist and the antagonist. We've got one trying to deceive others, I suppose, and then we've got Oliver here trying to track them down. That would be amazing. Might not be the case, but if that does happen, that would be amazing. Day 2, Oliver's office, 6:25 AM. Day 2. I'm still surprised I survived day 1. The stale air of my office hung heavy, thick with the scent of old paper and the ghost of 1,000 unanswered questions. Files overflowed from my every surface. What? A chaotic landscape of witness statements, manila folders, and dead-end leads. The Bear Ridge Ripper. The name itself as a brand seared into my mind, a constant burning reminder of my own inadequacy, my inability to crack the case, to piece it all together. I ran a hand through my already disheveled hair, the rough paper of a transcript grating against my skin. Another interview, another victim's family member, the grief of a palpable weight that settled on my chest. I listened to so many of these recordings, each one a variation of the same horrifying theme. The Ripper's brutality, the inexplicable nature of their attacks, the lack of any discernible pattern.
What am I missing? Why doesn't any of it make sense?
Spooky business, I imagine.
The files mocked me, each one a testament to my limitations.
They mock me.
Oliver Smith, the man who prided himself on his ability to solve the unsolvable, was staring into an abyss. And the abyss was staring back.
He's already losing it in his day 2.
I reached for the bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer. The amber liquid a temporary solace. One sip, then another. It dulled the edges of the frustration, the gnawing sense of failure. It didn't provide any answers. It never did.
Like a true detective.
As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging, keep searching. The victims deserved justice. Their families deserved closure. And I needed to know. I needed to understand, even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew. There it was again.
Hello again.
Watching, waiting, whispering obscenities.
What kind of
its menacing
obscenities?
presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind. Another PA announcement blurted from the speaker. Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run. Don't speak. Do not approach.
Now you still haven't got this situation under control then, huh?
But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity.
Yeah.
A dark urge to stare into the abyss, to experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer.
Well, when you phrase it like that, how can we not? How can we not?
Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss?
I mean, I can't stop looking at it.
Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me? A simple mortal with a mundane desk job.
Oliver, have you seen yourself?
Was I special? Or could this all be some sick illusion?
Curious stare, perturb, look away. Maybe I should look away. Reason screamed in protest, every instinct urging self-preservation. I do want to keep you alive for as long as possible. In a vain attempt at normalcy, I turned my attention to the files scattered across my desk. The heat of the creature's stare pierced my soul. I mean, as long as they're not doing anything besides staring, we're okay, we're fine. How much longer could I keep up this foolish game of pretend? It was there, demanding attention, demanding to be seen. Giving in to the urge. Oh! I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder by the door. How he does it anyway. The moment our gaze met, it was as if a switch had been flipped. Office was tossed into the void, the files and photos fading into meaningless blurs. Interesting that he decides to do it anyway. I was no longer in control. I was pulled, dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. A strange energy coursed through my veins, a sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. I couldn't. Then, a burning sensation erupted behind my eyes, a searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. Defiant, resist, resigned, give in. Resist! I've got to fight a little bit. No. Death would not take me yet. In a desperate effort to regain control, I shuddered, every fiber of my being fighting against the sudden paralysis that gripped me. The creature's eyes narrowed in challenge. It was a battle of will, a competition of mental fortitude. In that moment, my purpose had never been more clear. Oh my god! Oh my god! Duh! My purpose was quick time! I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived somewhere else. Somewhere unfamiliar. Oh no. No! Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor. We're gonna find that everybody else is dead, aren't we? The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odor, a strange mix of dust and something vaguely metallic. Yep. There were no windows, only monotonous hum of the lights and the occasional unsettling creak from the walls. Are they behind me? Is that what I hear? It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A maze. Yeah, they're whispering behind me. A place between places that felt very wrong. Impossible. I tried to turn back, but the door won't budge. Great. I was trapped in here.
Attention, all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Oh, jeez.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test.
Everybody is dead.
If you hear this announcement, that means you found yourself in the back rooms.
Not the back room.
Congratulations. This is a rare achievement. Your reward, death.
Oh.
Soon you will be freed from the burden of life, annoying responsibilities, and everyday expectations. Good for you.
Good job.
Bloody hell.
Day 1, hiking trail. Poor Oliver. I'm sure Oliver will be fine. Also, nice skull drawing. The earthly scent of the woods hung heavy in the air. The surrounding trees, ancient and towering, seemed to stretch endlessly towards the sky. Birdsong and the chatter of squirrels filled the afternoon, a vibrant chorus accompanying the winding hiking trail that disappeared into the dense forest. My coworkers were already further along the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I, however, lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. The vibration... wow. The vibrant beauty of the forest seemed indifferent to my weariness, a symphony of nature mocking my aching muscles. Finally reaching the trail side, I paused, leaning heavily on the nearby tree, the rough bark digging into my palms. Andre popped out of nowhere, leaned against the tree beside me, rubbing at his hazel eyes. He seemed just as exhausted as me, his curls slick with sweat and his face flushed with exertion. Well, shit, we made it. For a second, I didn't think we would. I panted, taking a moment to regain my composure and calm my racing heartbeat. My lungs burned with each breath, and my legs trembled beneath me. I was glad I wasn't the only one dying here. I'm surprised we didn't get lost. That'd be a terrible way to start the summer. Andre pushed himself off the tree, stretching his back with a grimace. No kidding. He kept his voice chilly, his expression guarded, distant. There was something on his mind, but he was keeping it close to his chest. Yes, like the note? I messed up earlier hiding the letter, but I didn't want things between us to be awkward. I know, but honesty can't hurt, right? There had to be a way I could earn even a sliver of his trust again. Sucking in a deep breath, I mustered the strength to apologize. Andre, I'm really sorry about what happened back there. I should have... Doesn't matter. What's done is done. He shrugged, his lips pressed to a fine line. It does matter. I feel like I've been a bad friend lately. Friend? Friend, we've just started. Andre's brow wrinkled, distrust darkening his gaze.
Nah.
Oh, my bad. Where did I give off the impression that we were friends? I ain't here to play buddy-buddy with no one. I closed my eyes and tried to ignore the ache that settled behind my heart. I never met anyone so apologetically honest, so outwardly mean. And the worst part? I deserved it. I gathered my defenses with several deep breaths, refusing to give him the satisfaction of showing weakness. After a short moment, I opened my eyes and raised my chin, meeting his hard gaze directly.
You don't mean that. You're upset. I get it, and I'm sorry, okay?
I mean, about the friend part? Probably, because again, we've just met. We're still strangers.
If you don't want to be friends, that's fine. But I don't want you to hate me either.
A long stretch of silence followed, the only sound the rustling of leaves in the wind. Andre stared at me, his expression unreadable, leaving me to squirm under the weight of his gaze. Finally, he sighed, the tension seeming to drain slightly from his shoulders.
I don't hate you, girl.
Hope hit me square in the chest. He didn't hate me? So did that mean he tolerated me?
I don't like you either.
There we go. I visibly deflated. My optimism stamped out in an instant. I don't give up so easily, however.
That's something we can work on, can't we?
She's so hopeful. He snorted, seemingly amused by my persistence.
Maybe.
Oh. The blonde lets out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on her heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulders. What? Okay, people, since Ian is late, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. It's time for introductions.
Hi, I'm Summer.
The head counselor. In other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. A mocking snort followed soon after, probably from one of the boys behind me. Summer ignored it, and the fact that their name is Summer as well. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Candace, but everyone calls me Candy.
Nice.
I'm Jake.
Sup. Sup, my guy. Before Andre got a chance to speak, Candy stepped forward, her voice booming. He's Antonio.
I'm Andre.
It's Andre. Candy visibly deflated, shrinking back into her original spot. Awkward. Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone. The fact that she's called Summer, bad Summer, is that just she's bad? She's the bad guy? I have no service. I can't get into contact with Ian. He's never late like this. This is so weird. Maybe he's out murdering. I called him earlier and he answered, but it didn't seem like he wanted to be bothered. He hung up on me. He was really rude about it too. Sarah pressed her lips into a fine line, her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Ian at all. He's nice to everybody. Don't got a single rude bone in his body. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you? Someone's brows shot up. Excuse me? I mean, I was thinking it too. Did you see the way he looked? You talk about him like you're, you know, into him. A wry smile pulled at the corner of Jake's lips, his gaze sparkling with amusement. Summer scoffed, a vein ticked in her forehead. Like I'm what? Use your words. Oh, you know. Does she? No, she doesn't. And nor does she care. So why don't you all do us a favor and shut the hell up? Acting like he didn't hear a thing, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows. But don't worry, Princess, your secret's safe with me. Scout's honor. Princess. Ugh. Jake winked, and with a lopsided grin, he performed a mock salute. He's a dork. He's a total dork. I love it though. Summer rolled her eyes and took a slow, deliberate breath. Candy leaned in slightly, her tone dropping to a whisper. I'm getting a strong reading there's a smackdown in his future.
Whatever.
For once, I highly doubt you're a Boy Scout, and two, call me Princess again and I'll kick your teeth in. Hey, we're on the same page. I'll be clear, Princess. Never been called Princess before? I think I like it. You would. Now, answer the question. I'm trying and I'm failing. Are we clear? Bristol. And he finds it hilarious. He laughed and gave a mock bow, twirling his marker as he did so. Oh, don't mind me. No one ever does. I never know what I'm talking about anyway. His grin was easy, filled with boyish charm, but the glint in his eyes hinted at something deeper, darker. It almost felt sad. His words, "Don't mind me, no one ever does." Candy grinned, entertained by the strange conversation. Wow, this is getting juicy. Is it? Andre scratched his jaw, his brow furrowed. He looked hopelessly confused. Another awkward silence swept over the group. Wow. Summer cleared her throat and waved a dismissive hand in Jake's direction. Anyway, as head counselor and second in command, I say we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. Why? Can't we just hike to camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. Didn't stop you from kicking me and Andre off the bus though, did it? What if one of you passed out from heat stroke? Again, didn't stop you from kicking us off the bus. I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. What? Oh no you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off to the hiking trail without looking back. His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant. Hey, wait up! I'm coming too. Candy and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind them. Sorry. It was always best to stick with the group, right? Pack mentality? Darn it! Fine. Wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Sarah kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. For your safety, stay on trail. I don't think we'll do that. I really don't think we'll do that. The afternoon sun beat down through the canopy, dappling the hiking trail in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Ah, it's gorgeous. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started to drag, and before I knew it, my coworkers had left me in the dust. They were further up the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. Is this repeated text, or am I just having deja vu? Maybe someone had a point about the heat strokes. My head was pounding. A wave of dizziness washed over me. I could only imagine how much worse it could get if I didn't stop soon. Eventually, the fatigue won out. I veered off the trail and dropped onto a messy, fallen log. Jenny! It says stay on the trail! Stillness crept in, and I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop. When I opened them again, my coworkers were gone. The trail ahead was empty. Thanks, guys! Barren. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? I only stopped for a few moments. They left me! How could they leave me? My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell, "Surprise!" But the woods remained silent, the only sound rustling of leaves in the hot wind. Guys? Hello? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. No reply. They were gone. Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. It's because I stepped off the trail, isn't it? There was a supernatural reason. Up ahead was a steep hill, and at the base, a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. Beware of bears! At Bear Ridge, you may be subject to dangerous encounters or possible attacks. Hike at your own risk. A cold knot formed in my stomach. A bear? Here? The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine. I jumped, startled by the noise. But nothing was there. The woods went silent. Deathly still. Clouds choked the sun from sky, plunging darkness over the earth. No, no. No, no. No, 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 no. A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift, my breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spotted a dark, beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out of the dirt like knives, a warning not to enter. A lashing wind sifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind or if something was moving nearby. Back away and investigate. No! Curiosity killed the cat! You don't investigate in horror circumstances. Utterly repulsed and stomach churning, I turned on a heel and ran away as fast as I could. Adrenaline spiked through my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs and soreness in my muscles, my luggage almost weightless as I scrambled away. A break in the trees up ahead. A river. Do I really want to know what was back there? Yes, I do, but oh no. Water crashed and froth below a wooden bridge. Suddenly everything is so intense. The first hurried step on the plank seemed sturdy. The second step less so. If they really have left me behind, legitimately, it's so dangerous out here. Why? The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, stepping in two and falling into the depths of the stream. I stumbled, my foot caught in the gap. I couldn't move, captured in the snare like a rat in a trap. No! My heartbeat raced, my breath bursting in and out. I couldn't swim, and even if I could, the current was too strong. Of course you can't swim! Of course you couldn't swim! Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed through my mind. I can't die here. I can't die here. Desperate or panic, free yourself or scream for help. I mean, they're long gone, right? So, it feels like I have to save myself. I have to save myself here. I swallowed my fear. I buried it down into the depths of my stomach and locked it away. Then I twisted around, grabbed my ankle, and fought the hardest I could. Oh god! Oh my god, I just made it! I just made it! I did it! No longer ensnared, I scrambled across the footbridge, making it to the other side just before the entire foundation collapsed. Hands on my knees, and heaving for a breath, I watched the chunks of old, dry, rotted wood be swept away by the river. That could have been me. Day 2 of this hallway. My god, what is happening? What is happening? The darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing. Remember this hallway? What?
If you're still alive, I suppose it's my job to help you, isn't it? Observe your surroundings carefully. Memorize the furniture, the walls, the ceilings.
No. No, don't do this to me. Thank goodness, the lights are back on. Christ, spoke too soon.
Keep your flashlight close. If you spot an anomaly, shine your light on the problem and it should go away. Probably.
Probably. I drew my flashlight from my belt. Just what I needed. Much better. It's so terrible of a flashlight. It's so tiny. What is this flashlight, Oliver? It's awful. I need to find a way out of this godforsaken place.
Remain calm, rely on your senses, and the light will guide your path. Observe and overcome. Or die. Horribly.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna save. I don't like the fact that this save file was called Run Boy Run. Oh. Okay, thank you. Oh no. This is not an anomaly. This door is normal. It's a regular standard door, nothing special about it, promise. This looks similar to the door, but there are cubituses. The eyes behind it are glowing. The door is open, it should be closed. How to fix an anomaly. Keep something off, left click, and hold your mouse on the anomaly until it's gone. But be careful, if something is not an anomaly, best leave it alone, or you may regret it. Okay, I think I understand. I mean, the footprints weren't there. Okay. Oh, I think I get it. Alright. The hole wasn't there. Oh dear. Do I remember what the ceiling looked like? Fifth floor. I don't think that was there. I cannot remember what floor I was on. Floor was fine. Oh, that's cracked. Yeah, that was cracked. Is there anything else? Was that plant there? Was there a chair there? Why would there be one loathsome chair of this type in the hallway? Oh god. I'm not looking. You can't prove them. Game over. Oh my god. Okay, you are definitely not supposed to be there. Goodbye. Okay, so what else we got? Cat with bloody knife? It's cute, but that's not what the normal is supposed to be. I'm concentrating so hard. I just know it's gonna catch me out. Is there anything else? The plant? I think we can proceed. Hope I don't live to regret this. Are you sure? No, but I'm going to. We're just one floor away. We did it! One more floor left. Zombie likes to keep coming back. Probably not a zombie, they're some kind of monster, but they look very zombie-esque, especially when they growl. No. Be gone! Be gone, please! I want out of this building. Oh, the leaves are a different colour. Come on. This is so intense because it's the very last floor. I mean, you can have 2 cat paintings, but not in this hallway. Anything else? The slightest little thing. I think that's everything. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I did it. Oh my god, I did it. I struggled with that. There was always one that I kept getting wrong. And I figured out which one it was. It was that blank area above the chair. I thought that there was a painting there, but there wasn't supposed to be a painting there. So that one kept catching me out several times. Oh! After what felt like an eternity, I made it out of that labyrinth. Somehow, impossibly, I was back in my office again. Everything felt normal. My surroundings made sense. This was the reality I remembered. Not whatever nightmare that was.
Oliver.
Hello? Mom? Madam? Hello. I jumped back violently, immediately reaching for the comforting weight of my gun. Is this who's been watching me? When the shadowy creature made no effort to attack, I hesitated. Those penetrating crimson eyes, once dreadfully intimidating, seemed docile now. I love how they're moving as well, sizing me up. Its body, which was nearly naked and unmistakably feminine, hovered above ground with an unfathomable lightness, floating, weightless as a feather. This thing, she, was beyond my comprehension. Baffled, I stared in stunned silence, my brain struggling to make sense of it all.
Don't be afraid.
Her sultry, otherworldly voice was a soft, disarming whisper. I lowered my weapon, intrigued by the strange turn of events. This was not how I expected the end of my shift to go. No, I bet it wasn't. She reached out to me, shadowy wisps circling around her slender fingers. It's a trap. It was a surprisingly intimate gesture. A trap, maybe? Yes. Or perhaps an attempt to make a connection? Could be both. My hand twitched, the rational part of my brain screaming at the sheer insanity of the idea. Everything about this creature defied logic, defied everything. I thought I knew about the world. To touch her, it was like reaching into the unknown, a gamble with stakes I couldn't even begin to comprehend. She had every opportunity to kill me tonight, but she didn't. She's toying with me. Was there a chance this being meant no harm? I don't know about that. Risky. Risky. Touch her, or sensible don't? I don't know. We really shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Let's be sensible. For now. I hesitated. This thing wasn't abnormal, wasn't it? Oh no, but the taboo though. What a fool I would be to interact with such a monstrosity. Hey now. Hey now. I held firm to my weapon, refusing to give in to the creature's tricks. My grip tightened on the gun. It was a desperate move, fueled by a primal fear that overrode any semblance of reason. I raised the weapon, the cold steel reassuring in my trembling hand.
Stay back!
The creature didn't flinch. There was no fear, no surprise, only an unwavering steadiness in those crimson eyes. It was as if she had anticipated my reaction and knew the futility of it. I didn't wait for a response. I pulled the trigger, the sound echoing in the confined space of my office. The bullet flew towards her, a silver streak against the dim light. Instead of satisfying thud of impact, there was nothing. No resistance, no recoil. The bullet phased through her as she weren't there, as if she were nothing more than a mirage, a cruel trick of the light. Oh, we're screwed then. It sailed through the space where she stood and embedded itself in the wall behind her, leaving a small blackened hole in the plaster. Her form flickered for a moment, the shadows around her deepening. Then she was gone. Vanished.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. So, how we doing? Coughing and sputtering, I collapsed onto the muddy bank, waterlogged and shivering. My clothes clung to me, heavy and cold, each movement sending a wave of icy discomfort through my body. I gasped for breath, my lungs burning from the shock and exertion. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic rhythm against the sudden stillness. Am I okay? Am I still alone? Have they still... Oh no, they're okay. I was about to get mad. Suddenly, I was surrounded by the others. Their faces swam into focus. Was that annoyance? Concern? It was hard to tell through the blur of my own panic. Candy was there, her brow furrowed. And on her, it looked more like cartoon confusion than actual worry. Her usual bright energy simmered just beneath the surface, barely contained. Summer was assessing the damage to the collapsed bridge, shaking her head. Of course. Jake twirled his marker between his fingers, eyes locked on the crashing waves below. A crooked, unhinged grin tugged at his lips, like he wouldn't mind if the sea swallowed him whole. I see, yes, he definitely has some kind of darkness beneath him, doesn't he? Andre leaned against the tree, arms crossed, expression unreadable. He looked like he'd rather be anywhere else. Are you okay? What happened?
No.
You guys left me, that's what happened. You mean you left us? We reached a fork in the path, and we turned around and you were gone. We looked everywhere for you. Good thing we found you before you came fish food.
I hate to say it, but Jake's not wrong. First rule of hiking, stick to the marked trails.
I said that, but she did get heat stroke.
This bridge has been crumbling for years. Campers are strictly warned to avoid it. And staff? We should know better. Trying to cross was like begging for disaster.
To be fair, she didn't know that. She was very disorientated.
What were you thinking?
I stumbled over my thoughts, scrambling for an excuse. What could I even say? That I bolted off the trail like a fool because of a shadow? That something was after me? They think I'd lost my mind.
Sorry, I messed up. Big time. It won't happen again.
Summer crossed her arms over her chest, unconvinced.
It better not. No more bridges, no more being chased after by bums. From now on, you're sticking with a partner.
I like the sound of that. No more bridges, no more being threatened by knife-wielding people.
A partner?
That's right. Here at Camp Bear Ridge, we got a buddy system. Newcomers get paired up for a few days to watch each other's backs, stick together, and stay out of trouble.
You'll never guess who I'm alley-balling right now.
Normally, it's for the 12-year-olds, but since you've got a talent for finding chaos, I'm making an exception. You've officially lost your solo privileges.
Cool! Do I get them back? I winced. A partner? Seriously?
I don't need a partner. I've just had some bad luck lately and...
I'm doing this for your own good, Jenny. You'll thank me later. Your assigned buddy is...
Andre.
How convenient! Andre stiffened, his jaw tightening as his brows drew together. He didn't seem too thrilled about getting roped into this.
Nah.
I think I'm good on that. Not here to play babysitter. Jenny needs a strong guy. He won't let her stumble into trouble again. Summer's tone was bubbly sweet. It was obvious what she was trying to do. She hadn't had one nice word to say to Andre since she met him. And now, when she wants his cooperation, she's suddenly nice? I'd suggest Jake, but he's been busy decorating the windows and trees with dicks all morning. I knew it was you! Not exactly leadership material, no offense. A smug grin pulled at Jake's lips. None taken. That's not my problem. It is now, unless you want me to report this whole mess to Ian and let him decide how to handle it. He won't be too happy with any of this. Are you threatening me? Summer crossed her arms and shot a challenging stare at Andre. Why? Are you feeling threatened? Andre sighed through his nose, staring off into the woods like he could will himself anywhere else. My cheeks burned. Was I really that much of a liability? Oh, come on, don't be such a grouch. The buddy system isn't that bad. You might even make a friend, build some character, learn to play nice with others. Andre threw up his arms with a sharp exhale, his lips pressed into a thin, bitter line. Fine, fine, I'll do it. I'll make sure she doesn't walk off a cliff or some shit. Thanks. Summer's lips curled with quiet satisfaction.
Good.
You guys won't regret the buddy system. The kids love it. Before either of us could retreat, Summer stepped between us, took Andre's wrist in one hand and mine in the other, and guided our hands together with deliberate care, just like she probably did with stubborn 12-year-olds. Oh, jeez. I would be absolutely mortified at this. This is making my skin crawl as if I was there. It's so well done. Our palms met awkwardly. Andre didn't flinch, but he let his hand hang there, limp and unmoving, like he was tolerating a bad group project. There, see? Teamwork.
After some time, we reached a clearing in
Whoa.
the trees.
Now that is beautiful.
The sun blazed overhead, casting golden warmth across the open land. In the center stood the main cabin of Camp Bear Ridge, rustic and sturdy, the wood-paneled exterior weathered by time.
And not at all going to be invaded by an axe-wielding murderer of some kind.
Wide fields of flat, open ground stretched endlessly beyond the massive structure. It seemed perfect for pitching tents and setting up campfire circles. I expected the buzz of preparation. Camp counselors arriving in groups, hauling gear, laughing, unpacking supplies, maybe arguing over tent spots. But there was none of that. No walkie-talkie chatter, no hurried footsteps, barely any parked cars. Just us, standing in a vast sunlit clearing that felt far too quiet for what was supposed to be counselor training.
Yeah, we're left to our own devices right now. That's not a good sign.
Bear Ridge was the most popular summer camp in all of New Empress.
Really?
The place should be teeming with activity this time of year, shouldn't it? Jake was the first to speak up.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed. Is it always this quiet? Yeah, where is everyone?
Oh.
I don't know. This is strange. For a brief second, Summer's confident facade faltered. Her eyes scanned the clearing, narrowed and alert, like she was calculating something. Her posture stiffened, the corners of her mouth twitching downward. Uncertainty flickered across her face like a shadow, swift but noticeable. That brief crack in her armor said more words than ever could. Then just as quickly, she straightened her shoulders and smoothed the tension from her face. Maybe everyone's running late. Let's check in with Ian. Summer led our advance to the main cabin. Candy tapped my shoulder. Where's Andre? I shrugged, my gaze sweeping over the campgrounds. There was no sign of him anywhere. We stopped at the front door of the cabin. Summer reached for the knob and pulled. It didn't budge. Huh? She tried again, twisting harder, then rattling it. Still locked. That's not right. Ian's always early to greet everyone. He practically lives in this place. She backpedaled and scanned the front of the cabin. That's when I noticed it. Wait, there's something on the door. I stepped closer and peeled a wind-ruffled piece of paper from where it hung crookedly on the cabin door frame. The ink had bled slightly, like it had been written in a hurry. Candy peered over my shoulder at the letter. That's from Mr. Matthews! I know his handwriting. It's like chicken scratch. Give me that. She snatched the letter from my hand and read it out loud.
Hey, Bear Ridge superstars. Got a family emergency that needs handling.
Nope.
But I'll be back before the
Nope,
kids
that's
arrive.
a lie.
Please use your tents for shelter instead of the cabins for now. Long story, plumbing issue. There's a cooler with food and drinks locked in the back shed. Keys are with Norman. Stick to the itinerary and I'll see you soon. Behave yourselves, Mr. Matthews.
Huh? Who's Norman? Oh god! Don't do that! Looking for me? I yelped, spinning so fast I nearly tripped over my own feet. Candy shrieked, hiding behind me, clinging to my shoulders for protection. Even Summer flinched. I locked eyes with a lanky redhead wearing thick-rimmed glasses, his pale face splashed with freckles. Judging by the Camp Bear Ridge uniform and keys jangling on his waist, this must be the guy Mr. Matthews mentioned in his letter. Norman. Christ, Norman, you scared us! What'd I tell you about sneaking up on folks? I wasn't sneaking around. I've been here all morning. It's you guys who showed up late. Summer raised her palm, silencing him.
Whatever.
Ian said you have the keys to the shed. Yeah. His trembling fingers fumbled with the shed key before he shoved it into Summer's outstretched hand. He couldn't meet her gaze, his eyes darting around as if searching for an escape. Even as a newcomer, it didn't take long to see Norman was a total pushover. I almost felt sorry for him. Norman's gaze flickered to me, Jake, and Candy. You guys must be the new counselors.
Welcome to Camp Bear Ridge. Yay!
Yes! Oh, that was perfect. I wish Mr. Matthews was here to greet you guys, but you read the note, right? Norman sighed deeply, his brown eyes dark, troubled. He was acting weird before he left, like something was really wrong.
I'm really worried about Mr. Matthews.
Yeah? Awfully suspicious behavior. Jake, Candy, and I exchanged wary glances. Sarah flipped her hair over her shoulder, a smug grin plastered on her face. Obsessed much? Norman's cheeks flushed a vivid red. No, just worried. Someone else has a crush on him too? Wow, all of us seem to have a crush on him. Ian's fine. You're overreacting like usual. He'll be back before we know it and everything will be smooth sailing once again. We'll do our jobs, take care of the kids, and get paid, just like every summer. So take a breath, Norman, do your little job, and try not to spiral, okay? He nodded obediently.
Sorry.
Okay, Summer. That sounds fine and dandy, but where is everyone? Shouldn't more counselors be here for training? Norman hesitated, then glanced towards the narrow hiking trail snaking through the dense forest, dappled with golden sunlight and lined with ferns. Some of the others are arriving late. Ian told me to expect a second group this afternoon. I'll go wait for them. Someone has to make sure they don't wander off into the woods like Jenny here did. Norman perked up immediately, shaking his head a little too fast. No, I've got it. I'll go. You've got enough on your plate, Summer. It's the least I can do. Summer raised a brow. You sure? I don't mind. Positive. I insist. He gave her a hopeful smile, the kind that screamed, "Pick me" energy without saying a word. Oh no. I'll let them know where to go. Give them the grand tour. You should, rest. You deserve it, Summer. No one fought him on it. Summer shrugged and waved him off, already losing interest.
Whatever.
Suit yourself. Or does he have a crush on her? Maybe he has a crush on both. Without another word, Norman turned and started down the trail, shoulders hunched like he was bracing for something. I watched him disappear around the bend, a weird unease settling in my stomach. I didn't know the guy, but the way he walked off alone like that, it felt wrong. Summer clapped her hands twice, sharp and authoritative.
All right, listen up. The sun is going down soon, and unless you want to spend the night being feasted on by mosquitoes, I suggest you pick a spot and start setting up your tents.
She stepped forward, eyes scanning the tree-ringed clearing with a natural authority, like the forest itself had elected her in charge.
Try to spread out a bit. Plenty of space. No need to be on top of each other. And keep your gear close.
Not yet, anyway.
I don't want to hear anyone crying about their stuff getting soaked in dew or getting dragged off by some curious critter.
No one argued. Andre? Where you at, Andre? We scattered, quietly sizing up the open land around us. The forest was still, the shadows growing longer. I had to get this tent set up fast. I chose a flat patch of ground, a little ways from the others, but the grass had been pressed down by time or traffic. I couldn't tell. It looked good enough. Unzipping the tent bag felt like a puzzle in itself. I'd practiced once in my backyard, but now that the pressure was on, I nearly forgot the entire process. I glanced around. Candy was already halfway through setting up hers with a smug little smirk. Jake hadn't even started yet, and Andre looked like he was about to build a cabin out of spite. I turned back to my mess. The tent fabric flopped like a dead fish, and one of the poles was trying to stab me in the shin. I took a deep breath, crouched down, and tried again. Slower this time. Stake by stake, pole by pole, one little clip at a time. Oh, I get to choose? Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh. Build a tent. Yes. Building. Getting killed by wildlife is one of the rarest ways to die while camping in a national park. You're more likely to trip, drown, or get lost, or be mauled by a bear. Or than be mauled by a bear. Good to know. Oh, look at the mood of this. Eventually, it stood. Sort of. I love the lighting. The tent leaned a little to the left and sagged in the middle like it was tired, just being alive, but it was up, technically. Should I spruce this place up a bit, or keep it natural? I can... Ooh. I can decorate. Pink and pretty, green and earthy. You know what? I'd like to add some decoration. I like the side of this. Yeah, I love it. Green feels relaxing. I'm one with nature. I made up my bed and fluffed out my spare hoodie into a makeshift pillow. The fairy lights cast a soft glow overhead, making the nylon walls shimmer like moonlight on a quiet lake. I lay back on my bed, legs crossed at the ankles, the smell of grass, fabric, and distant campfire smoke settling around me. If it wasn't for the murders and impending doom, this does sound blissful. For the first time all day, I felt good. Not perfect, but good. I almost drowned. And, you know, that shape that I guess we've forgotten about, or just not going to bring up again. I pulled out my songbook, its corners bent and cover scribbled on, and flipped to a blank page. My pen hovered, then landed. The words arrived slowly, careful and unsure, as if they weren't quite ready to be seen. I used to tremble at the break of dawn shadows, danced until the courage was gone. I tapped the page, mouth pursed, hummed a little melody, scribbled a G chord. The tent may have been crooked, but in that moment, it felt like my own tiny studio. I could hear the guitar in my head already, low and steady, humming under the lyrics. Outside, the evening wind rustled through the trees. Inside, I kept writing. Then came the footsteps. Soft at first, crunching lightly through the grass outside. I froze, pen hovering above the page. Someone was close. A shadow moved across the thin nylon wall. Before I could call out, the flap opened. Oh, thank God. Andre appeared, his tall, broad-shouldered frame filling the tent entrance as he ducked inside, moving with a kind of quiet strength that made the space feel significantly smaller. There was something slow and deliberate in the way his toned legs moved. His legs again! Jenny really likes his legs! Like he knew he shouldn't be here, but came anyway. He held 2 paper cups, the plastic sweating with consideration. What are these words? Condensation. Tiny ice cubes clinking. There were words on the tip of his tongue, something he wanted to say, but they didn't come out. Instead, he offered me one of the cups without meeting my eyes.
Yo.
Peace offering. Someone made Kool-Aid. Figured you might be in need of some refreshment, considering all the shit we've been through today. I hadn't realized how parched I was until I saw those ice cubes bobbing in this sticky red liquid. My mouth flooded with anticipation. I accepted the drink with a small thank you, acutely aware of the brief contact when our fingers touched. I took a sip. The sweet, cool refreshment went down smooth. Easy. Ain't bad, right?
Thank you.
It's good. Thank you. Credit where it's due. White girl actually used sugar. I expected it to taste like regret and tap water. Still, not as good as my mama's. When I was a kid, that one made me Kool-Aid so good, it solved family arguments, healed heartbreak, and cured colds. Maybe. Strong stuff. She doesn't cook like she used to. Comes with age, I guess. She'd rather have me do all the work now. I coughed to cover up a laugh. Andre seemed like the kind of guy who consulted his mum before big decisions, knew family recipes by heart, and probably had a mental list of her favourite TV shows in case she ever wanted to talk about them. It was cute in a way that made you want to tease him. And maybe hug him. As much as I wanted to laugh and smile and pretend everything was just peachy between us, realistically, I knew that wasn't the case. Andre seemed like he could barely tolerate my presence most of the time. Why was he being so nice suddenly? Why was he here? I know I overthink these choices because I'm thinking, Meek, can I just enjoy his company without feeling the need to talk? Or confronting him might be the best decision? To be fair, aren't we supposed to be making Jenny feel more confident in herself and confident in general? So maybe I should confront him and just be, you know, let's just set the record straight, start again, start anew. Why are you being so nice? You want me to be mean? No, not well, actually. You've been moody all day. His expression hardened for a moment, then smoothed out into something quieter, almost somber. Yeah. I ain't really the most friendly person. Not like you and the others. I'm jaded. I hate kids, prefer to square up instead of talking shit out, and I'm miserable as hell to be around. Not really summer camp material. My gaze drifted from his calloused knuckles to his hard jaw and piercing eyes. He was right. That brooding, closed-off demeanor wasn't going to win him much points with the kids. But he could have a soft side. He just needs to bring out the soft side, maybe. But was that such a bad thing? To be different? You have any idea how much I love characters that have a hard shell, but a squishy inside? Mr. Matthews must have seen something good in you, or else you wouldn't be here. I paused, fighting the urge to spill my heart out to him. Maybe it was just the infatuation talking, but there was so much I wanted to say. Was it too soon? I didn't want to scare him away. Riz him up? Riz him up or shy? You might not be Bear Ridge summer camp material, but I think you're wonderful. Shh. A curse was the words left my lips. Stupid! Wonderful? Who says that? It was an embarrassing compliment your grandma gave you after squeezing your cheeks in front of everyone. I couldn't meet his eyes. I was terrified to see him cringe. Instead, he smiled. I couldn't believe it.
You always this soft, girl? Or am I just special?
You'll have to find out, won't you? I fumbled for words. His perfect smile nearly stripped the breath from my lungs. The tent suddenly felt small. Too small.
It's
you. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to be dreaming this, right? If we're gonna snap back to reality and he's just gonna be standing there being like, are you okay? And I just fantasized this whole conversation. He took a step forward, hovering above my bed. He reached out one strong hand to me.
Come here.
Oh, we have to be making this up. I went stiff as a board, my brain struggling to comply with his soft-spoken command. I was out of my element, confused, embarrassed. I instinctively pulled down the crumpled skirt of my dress, something concerned my own modesty. The space felt crowded, intimate. A boy, a man, like Andre, so close to my bed. Oh dear. His brow quirked at my startled reaction. He stopped for a beat, giving me a moment to regain my composure.
You're new to this. Not much experience.
It wasn't a question, it was a statement. It made me feel more clueless and out of his league than ever. His fingers moved just shy of my face, not quite touching, but close enough for me to feel the heat of his skin. Somehow he managed to keep a careful, proper distance. Every movement attentive, thoughtful, deliberate. Yet there was nothing proper about the way he made me feel. He looked at me like I was already his, even as he lingered a safe length away. He brushed his fingers over the flower petals in my hair, a feather-like touch. I let my hand settle on his bicep, a quiet thrill rising in me at the firmness beneath my palm. His hazel gaze dropped to my roaming hand, but he didn't touch me back. Though his muscles trembled with restraint. He allowed the touch, but there was something taut in his stillness, like he was holding back a storm. Then, he stepped back 2 full steps, leaving me to yearn for him. The tent felt cold and empty. I exhaled deeply and shook my head. I had to keep it together. Oh! Yeah, it was getting a bit hot in here. Andre cleared his throat, the hit of a smile and face faded. I need your help with something. You busy? Nope. Curious, I closed my songbook and sat up. My brow wrinkled. Was something wrong?
No.
No, I'm not busy. What do you need? Andre rubbed the back of his neck, looking everywhere but at me. He shifted his weight, opened his mouth, closed it again. It didn't take a genius to tell his pride was taking a big hit. His jaw clenched, nostrils flared. He wore independence like an armor, and asking for help chipped at his defenses. My tent is being difficult. Difficult? I might have snapped a pole, or two. The instructions are garbage. I'd ask Summer, the self-proclaimed wilderness expert, but I ain't in the mood to deal with her gloating. I figured you might be less annoying to spend time with. Something about that made my stomach do a weird little flip. Of all the people he could have asked, he chose me. It wasn't much, just helping him pitch a tent. I'm sorry. But it felt like trust, like he saw something in me that was capable. Maybe that meant he forgave me for messing up earlier. That thought alone had my pulse quickening. I nodded quickly, maybe too quickly, and rooted through my bag for a flashlight. Yes, of course I can help. I slipped out of the tent behind him, heart pounding against my ribs. I didn't want to mess this up, not in front of him. Not when, for the first time all day, I kinda felt important. Andre led me to a sad pile of nylon and poles scattered across the grass. The instruction sheet sat crumpled to the side, barely unfolded, like he glanced at it once and then gave up out of spite. One of the poles were snapped in two, probably in a fit of anger. I really had my work cut out for me. That pole is in pretty bad shape. You might need some tape. Andre shrugged. I barely touched it. I don't get how anyone's supposed to build a shelter after something so flimsy. I bit back a smile. He wasn't an experienced camper. That much was clear. No practice runs, no trial setups in the backyard, just guesswork and misplaced confidence. Did you even try? I thought about it real hard. I shook my head, laughing under my breath. He grinned sheepishly, flashing his pearly white teeth. Although my nerves were tangled up like those tent poles on the ground, something about his goofy little smile grounded me. Maybe we could figure this out together, even if we fumbled the whole way there. I rolled up my sleeves. Okay then, let's try for real. Oh. Hey, we did it! We pitched a tent. After some time, effort, and a generous amount of heavy-duty duct tape, we had something resembling a tent standing. It wasn't pretty, but it held, and most importantly, we did it together. Hands on his hips, Andre admired our handiwork with a satisfied smile.
Hey, yo.
She's beautiful. His hazel gaze shifted to me, gleaming with genuine gratitude. Looks like I won't be left alone to freeze tonight, thanks to you. Appreciate the help, girl. You're pretty alright at this camping thing. My pulse kicked. There was something about his praise that affected me on a primal, visceral level. So, does that mean you like me now? Andre cocked a brow. For a moment, there was surprise written all over his face, but he masked it quickly. His full lips twitched into a wry grin. He means I tolerate you. Uh-huh. That's an improvement, at least. Slight improvement. I opened my mouth to speak, but my words fell short. Not again. What's with these shadows? Shadows skittered across my boots. I jumped. It darted past in a jagged, unnatural motion, low to the ground and fast, tiny feet darting to the woods. I didn't know what it was. Maybe a squirrel or a rat? But it scared the heck out of me regardless. My breath caught. Ice-cold panic bloomed in my chest. Before I could think, I was in Andre's arms. Oh no! Hold me! Oh wow. It wasn't graceful. I half-tripped, throwing myself against him, unconsciously seeking his protection. God damn me. Hey, relax. It was just a rabbit. I got you.
I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. You got
Aw.
my word.
Oh, what a sweetie. Andre's tender reassurances flowed over me like a song, instantly calming my racing pulse. My face buried in his hard chest, I inhaled deeply. His tantalizing scent filled my nostrils. I feared for my life twice today. Once with a knife pressed inches from my skin, and again as a bridge cracked and gave way beneath my feet. Yeah, we've not had a good start, have we? It was Andre who was there for me without question. Without hesitation. He didn't flinch. He didn't second guess himself. He just moved, like saving me was instinct, like I was worth protecting. It shook me in ways I hadn't prepared for. I clung to him tighter. Andre and I had our occasional rough patches today, long periods of awkward silences, tension shivering under the surface. Yet, he stuck by me, protected me, chose me. That meant something. I wanted to be that person for him too. I wanted to be the one he could count on. A steady voice when things got chaotic. The one who showed up without being asked. Like he always did for me. Uh-oh. Then, a scream tore through the woods. Was that Jake or was that Norman? Sharp, shrill, and unmistakably human. We both froze. It wasn't far. It sounded like... Norman! Oh god! Oliver's apartment.
New Empress City was a chaotic symphony of noise outside my window. It was nearly midnight, yet the sirens continued to wail, emergency vehicles rushing through the streets endlessly.
You don't look too good. Are you okay, Oliver?
Flickers of neon lashed at the windows. My ceiling was a mess of shifting light, red and gold flickering in the corners of my blurred vision.
Yeah, he's not doing too good.
The city was being swallowed whole by crime, and I could do nothing but lay here in bed and seethe and cope and piss and shit. My shirt half unbuttoned and tie hanging loosely around my neck. I cradled my glass of scotch to my chest. It was warm from neglect, the ice slowly withering away. My gaze occasionally drifted to the open files on my desk. Pages fanned out haphazardly, as if they were waiting for me to admit my failure.
He really does have the weight of the world on his shoulders.
The Bear Ridge Ripper case. It was a puzzle with too many missing pieces. Betrayal was going cold. I should be going over them, playing the tapes again and again, reading the witness statements until something finally gives. But I do not move. I raised my drink to my lips. It stung as it went down. I wished it burned hotter.
Ooh.
I wished the alcohol scorched a fire so potent in my soul that it gave me the purpose, the incorruptible zeal, to carry on.
Yeah, he's not coping so well.
It never did. I often wondered if it was worth indulging in such a poison. Perhaps it was better to stew in my inadequacy and let the wound fester, to feel the brunt of my suffering until the ache dulled naturally. Surely that was a possibility, wasn't it?
Oliver.
I heard her at the edge of my consciousness. Her voice a longing whisper, curling into my ear, soft as smoke, and just as suffocating. The haunting symphony dragged across my thoughts, like fingernails on old wood. Her foreboding presence had followed me outside the office, into my home.
Oh, they like you. They like you very much.
Didn't fight it. I let her settle into the hollow between my ribs. It was insanity, really. The way I didn't take off running and screaming whenever she called out to me. The glass in my hand tilted slightly, liquid amber swaying. I brought the drink to my lips again. The scotch burned, but not enough to drown her out. Not enough to wash away the blackness the I.S.W.A had stained on my heart.
Again, is this your... Is this your second day? It is, isn't it? A knock at the door. 3 short taps. I kept still. More knocking. I considered ignoring it, letting it go. Whoever it was would get the hint. No one should be knocking at this hour. Not unless they wanted something. Blood, answers, or worse, both. I set the glass down on the nightstand. The sound of it meeting wood far too loud in the quiet. Oh! He lived! And there was me thinking I got you killed. Also, you showed up just in time. And suddenly I'm back in my work gear. The mere sight of his ridiculous, arrogant smile at this hour drew a curse from my lips.
Bloody hell.
What was this fool doing here? I had enough problems already. I wasn't in the mood to add the cleaner to the list. I brought drinks to go with my other drinks. Let him inside. Why not? We already have a visitor. We might as well let another visitor inside. I already have drinks. Great. Now you have more. He invited himself inside, stepping past my rigid form. Intrigued and exasperated, I allowed him to stay. For now. Cat! You're not allergic to cats, right? I gazed at Quill scampering in behind the cleaner. Ah, so that explained how the furry friend ended up in my office. Quill was the cleaner's cat. Sorry to disturb your sleep, or private drinking session, or whatever it is you do at this hour, but I have news. The boss man, the old, bald guy with a bit of a habit of popping up when you least expect it like a jump scare, thinks you need help. Guidance. A lot of it. I've been assigned as your partner, permanently. Until one of us dies horribly, I mean. Watching you work is embarrassing, really. You're terrible at this. Like, worse than bad. It's a miracle you haven't been fired yet. Yeah, that's true, actually. Just saying. I scoffed. The audacity. It was my first day on the job. Give me a break. You're alive, aren't you? I am. He shot me a hard, disapproving glare. No thanks to you. His uncomfortable comment didn't faze me. I simply moved past him towards my evidence board. The old man. You can see him too. Of course I see him. He's our boss.
Oh,
also,
interesting.
Want to tell me why you have this Hampson mug pinned on the murder board?
What?
I pivoted, staring at him incredulously. Because he has the ability to traverse time and space, perhaps? The old geezer jumped out of an instructional CD from the 1960s. Somehow, he was at my desk. He was speaking to me, engaging with me, with us. Either we're both out of our bloody minds, or...
Yeah, no.
We aren't crazy. He said it with such a firm conviction that I almost believed him. Almost. Listen, rookie. Life with the I.S.W.A alters you. I don't know how or why, but once you're in this line of work, you start seeing things normal people can't. Once you're exposed to abnormals, there's no going back. I sighed heavily. Of course I'd work a job that drives me insane. Just my luck.
Oh, cupcakes?
Without asking, he swept up one of my red velvet cupcakes from the coffee table and devoured it all in one bite, like a rabid animal.
Unholy hell. That's one good-ass cupcake. Did you make this?
My cupcakes! Yes. I bake in my free time. Not that it's any of your business.
It's my business now, rookie. We're partners. I gotta know every last thing about you, from the mundane to your deepest, darkest fears.
Do you now?
Like your favorite socks, for example. Or the existential dread of being the last person left in a desolate, post-apocalyptic void of nothingness.
That sounds like a fun conversation. He chuckled awkwardly, hit all over his face throughout this whole conversation. Oops, sorry, was I self-projecting a bit there? But you get the point. He licked the cupcake liner shamelessly, eating every last crumb. I would love some red velvet cupcakes now. I shook my head, eyeing the glistening sword strapped to his back, deadly sharp, the edge stained with blood. His muscled arms bore the marks of a warrior, faded scars hinting at a history of conflict and resilience. There was a delicate balance in him, poised between sophistication, madness, and barbarity. I don't know what to make of this cleaner. I wasn't particularly a fan of his company, but I didn't have the willpower to kick him out. Yet. Besides, I had questions. He quite possibly had answers.
Oliver.
Don't mind them. Her voice tickled at my consciousness. Relentless. Persistent. I popped open a cheap beer. More alcohol to take the edge off. The cleaner collapsed onto the couch as if he owned the place, kicking his feet up on the table. I nudged his ankle, pushing his feet off my furniture. He made a face at me. I rolled my eyes, then joined him on the couch.
I assume you have a name?
Kai. Kai Golden Apple.
Golden Apple? Nice.
Kai.
I stared at him blankly. Golden Apple? How ridiculous. I thought about pressing him for more, but my thoughts kept drifting back to her. She was unlike anything I'd ever counted before. She left a mark on me I'd never forget. I called her the Peeker. That made sense with what she was doing before. Then there was Kai, unforgettable as well. Who is it that refuses to fade from my thoughts? Oh! Oh no, which love interest? Who does he have the most chemistry with? He's obviously drawn to the Peeker a little bit, and she is to him, but he's definitely had more scenes with Kai at the moment, and I guess I kind of like their dynamic. But again, she is also an abnormal, so supernatural romance, it's so taboo. They're both tempting. They're both really tempting. I do want to know more about the Peeker, but maybe we will get some more information as the story goes on. Let's go with Kai. How about that? I like his God, I hate you, I could kiss you sort of dynamic going on right now. Alright, Kai Golden Apple. Before we go any further, I must ask, how on earth do you know where I live? You know that I.S.W.A has extensive files and records on all of its employees, right? It wasn't hard to pull yours up. The room spun. Whether it was from the alcohol or Kai's casual admission of violating privacy laws, I wasn't sure.
Ollie?
Oh, Ollie. Hell, Ollie, you're pale as a ghost. Drink. He's already given me a nickname. He tapped the beer in my hand. I drained the bottle. My stomach turned for a moment, then settled. I fought the urge to lash out. My muscles twitched with suppressed violence. Are you insane? Coming through confidential files of the people you know is normal behavior for you? Should I be concerned? He had the grace to look sheepish, at least.
Ooh, awkward.
Is that a hypothetical question? Or are you expecting an answer?
Kai.
Could have just asked me, damn you. You had no right to go sneaking. Kai's jaw tightened.
Rookie.
Chill out, rookie. Careful. Don't want to pop a vein looking that furious, do we? My grip on the bottle tightened. The look I shot him was lethal.
Bloody hell.
Keep antagonizing me, see where it gets you. Oh, I'm sure, we'll see. The room went silent. Tension oozed between us, thick and unrelenting. Uh-huh. There's tension. We're both getting drunk. Yep. In that moment, I didn't give a shite whether he was a cleaner, a professional, monster slayer, whatever else the bastard claimed to be. Eventually, Kai cracked beneath the heat of my glare. His hands shot up in surrender. He was in the wrong, and he knew it. Alright, relax, Ollie. You've got the face of a man who hasn't pooped in days. He imitated the face, puffing out his cheeks. Fine, I screwed up. I shouldn't have snooped through your precious little files. Happy? Suddenly bone-weary and exhausted, I sighed heavily and looked away, sinking further into the couch cushions. I had a feeling this was the best apology I was going to get from a man like Kai. Do not do it again, understand? He grumbled something under his breath. It sounded close enough to acknowledgement. And stop calling me that. My name is not Ollie. I made his mouth curve slightly. Oliver has too many syllables. Ollie, though? Perfect. My nose wrinkled. Christ. My phone rang, again and again. I considered rejecting the call, but whoever was on the other line was bloody persistent. With a heavy sigh, I answered.
Hello?
God, Oliver, I've been ringing you all day.
Oh no, not my sister! The family members are calling us all over the place. I grimaced. My grip on the phone tightened.
Why? What's happened?
It's your daughter, Scarlet.
No! What about my daughter? What happened? No! What happened? Every expense from software licensed assets comes directly from out of our pockets. Your support is crucial to bring the full game of Bad Summer to life. Support us on Kickstarter. Yes, links, again, will be provided in the description below. So please do check out, please do support. I had almost forgot that I was playing a demo. I was just very immersed in what was happening and what was going on. Bad Summer coming soon! Wow. Wow, that was... I really enjoyed that. Creepy bum, pizza guy, scared lady. I'm really liking how this looks so far. There's a lot of potential here. I like the subtle scares. I love the tension in certain scenes. I really liked the background artworks, the character sprites. I'm liking the balance so far of just... Aww. Aww, R.I.P. Herc. Bless them. This is the last of the credits. Or is it? I don't think it is, actually. I'll finish my thought in a moment. Jump scare.
Ever since that fateful night, my mind's been
is this a
plagued
trailer?
with constant nightmares. I want to move on. To stop feeling scared all the time. To stop feeling so... helpless. I want to be normal again. Feel normal again. But in order to do that, I have to make the hardest decision of my life.
Is Jenny okay?
No.
No?
Don't be afraid.
They meet? What?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm Detective Oliver Smith.
Uh-huh.
And I'm here to save your life.
Really? Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. That was a good time. I'm a big fan of all the horror scenes they have so far and with how they handle the tension, particularly in the forest, the bridge scene, and even in Oliver's earlier section when we were dealing with the phone calls. I really enjoyed the artwork, the sound design. I really enjoyed the voice acting. All the voice actors just did fucking amazing here. And I'm even enjoying the balance of horror and humor at the moment, because usually I'm drawn towards horror games that have one same serious mood. You know, it's always dark, it's very atmospheric, it does kind of take itself seriously. I don't know, I just always kind of steered towards that. But I can appreciate the added bits of humor in here because it's a break from the horror, so that when the horror hits, it hits even harder. So yeah, I am really looking forward to seeing more of this. So please do support the devs. The Kickstarter link is below, so hopefully we can get this game to light. And yes, I will see you all sometime in the next video. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this little, well, not little, it was an extended demo, but it gave us a lot of good stuff. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye. Bye.